Hello, everybody. We're live.
Oh, news.
Some announcements before we begin. Our charity of choice is Color of Change. You can find the donation link to it everywhere we post our stuff. And it's a really great charity if you want to support people of color, because it's a great charity. Great charity. We also have a Patreon. $3 gets you D&D content every month. But early access now, because I need to make money off of it. I'm not really making money off of it on Patreon stuff. You get it early access, and then for like 3 to 6 months, and then I sell it on DM's Guild. So, I need money. So, yeah. And that's it. Oh, no, it's not. October 10th, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, because the time's getting pushed, because I work till 4:30 on Sundays, is our next Sunday campaign. It's all the familiar, well, not all the familiar faces from Soldiers of the Lich Queen, but 3 of the 4 familiar faces are back, with some new people as well. Some really great people, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And maybe we'll finish this one.
Honestly, who knows with our rate? Who knows?
I feel like we'll finish this one. More cast members helps when people are gone. So, last we left off, the party had arrived in a place known as the Nightmare thanks to Madam Stink, a night hag who directed the party towards a doorway that led them into a domain called the Nightmare so they could find the missing people they were all looking for. And turns out everyone was looking for somebody. You arrived in the Nightmare and dealt with a series of strange dreams and waking nightmares in succession. There was a pink brick road that turned into goo and people were drowning in. There was a boat going down a raging stream with a 2-headed plesiosaur. Then the party arrived at a cave where there was a canary in the cage that asked to be let out. And it was let out by Anastasia, and the canary turned into something called a cloaker and attacked the party, and it was killed. And Anastasia has to talk to can only talk to animals for 23 hours. That's the gist of what happened last session. So, yes, and all magic here is under the effects of wild magic, even cantrips. So, as we deal the killing blow to the once canary that turned into this flying stingray-like creature, the dream appears to shift once more, and you're now standing at the perimeter, wrought iron rusted gates of a massive, sprawling city. Moving humanoid faces in the hundreds, if not thousands, line these gates, showing various emotions and expressions. Each face appears to have their own unique set of features. So hair, eyes, noses, different, whatever. They look like people whose faces have been kind of like carved off and placed on this gate. If you've ever seen Doctor Who, it's very similar to, I don't think anyone here's seen Doctor Who, maybe not. Never mind. Okay,
I watched Doctor Who, but not the late, not
like the
last couple
library
seasons.
in series 4 with all the faces. It's kind of like that. The city reaches ominously.
Absolutely.
Okay. The city reaches ominously up to the colorless gray sky with numerous jagged towers of what appear to be solidified weaving shadow. Suspended above the city are millions of drifting spheres, each containing horrific images on display within. In the center of the city, suspended up in the sky by a series of thick rusted chains, is a massive castle, also made from solidified shadow. And it's about 300 feet up in the sky. A road of loose gravel and stones stretches towards this perimeter gate. In all directions, the land is engulfed in a malicious-looking wilderness of trees with black leaves that seem to drip with blood. And I have a map of the city on Roll20. This little off blue square is currently, once you all get to Roll20, you'll know what I'm talking about, but there's an off blue square near the bottom of the map. That's where y'all currently are. And these buildings that you can see that are marked with red X's are points of interest when you get to the map. But that is what y'all get That's the gist of what's going on, what I just said. You're not near the gates yet, but you're about 300 feet back from the gates, having just kind of like appeared.
Oh.
I will. Yeah, let's hope this is the place we're looking for, right?
Yeah. Okay, where should we head off to? Which one?
The gates are currently closed.
Well, maybe open the gate first.
Okay. As you inch closer towards the gate, covered in the humanoid faces, they all continue moaning, laughing, crying, and screaming, while one of these faces turns its attention towards you all and flashes a smile. Just looks like an ordinary elderly man. Ah, welcome, dreamers, to the city of Nod. If this is your first visit to the city, we ask that you avoid the town's clinic at all costs. Otherwise, you shall suffer a most painful, painful death. We also apologize for the emptiness of the city. You'll be the only ones inside. The face then lets out a hearty laugh and scrunches up its face, causing the gate to slowly swing open with a heavy, slow groan. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And yeah, there's like hundreds of faces just plastered all over this gate. Hundreds to thousands of faces.
Yeah, where's my wife?
We have no knowledge of any missing people.
Right.
Okay. What's in the middle? What's that in the middle?
We are not permitted to speak on such matters.
Okay. Where would you recommend we do go? How about that?
The city is empty. Buildings and structures remain, but all that remains of the population are beautiful statues, decorations of remembrance.
Remembering who?
People.
They used to live here?
Yes.
Did you used to live here?
We are not permitted to speak on such matters.
Okay. Taking that as a yes. All right.
I think I'm about to nod off from this.
Haha.
Yeah, from this conversation.
And I guess of the points of interest that you mentioned,
Yeah.
which one's the tallest?
Boom. One over here.
Let's
Far
go
right.
there.
Watch. Be careful in the city.
Why?
Yeah.
There's no one there.
Of course. Just be careful. We don't
Of
want to
what?
get, sued for slips and falls and broken limbs.
Wait. So I can sue you?
We're not permitted to speak on such matters.
Okay. Jy'kyth is going to walk in.
Okay, you walk into the city, and all the buildings are. Oh, sorry. Here we go. So as the gates open, you can see buildings of solidified shadow. Every building here is made of like shadow that angle up towards the sky to jagged points, and there is no sign of life other than yourselves. The streets of the city are also made of the same solidified shadow and seem to meld into the buildings. So everything is just dark shadows. Scattered around the city, you can see statues that are made of solidified sand, almost the same sort of sand that's been accumulating in the corner of your eyes. In the sky above the city, small fears slowly dart around and are filled with churning images of horrific nightmares. And yeah, towards the center of the city is a massive castle of solidified shadow suspended 300 feet high in the sky by a series of rusted, serrated chains. And you can just see statues of solidified sand in various poses around the city. All of them, their bodies have features like clothes and armor and stuff, but no faces. Completely featureless where the face would be.
Okay. Maybe stay on guard. Keep an eye out.
And the gates close behind you. And on the
Moving.
back side of the gates are more faces.
Do any of them look like they're looking at us?
There's some that are looking. There's some that are like looking in all directions. Some that are just crying constantly, screaming, moaning. There's like a mixture of like moans of pleasure and then moans of like agony.
Are there any that aren't making any noise? That are just like stoic?
You can give me an investigation check if you'd like.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. As they're getting ready to walk, he'll toddle over really quick. Oh wow, that's 23.
23. Looking through these faces, one does catch your eye. And it looks like the person you're looking for, Jy'kyth. Their face is plastered here. Or however many people you're looking for that were lost, their faces are plastered here, Jy'kyth.
Not doing anything.
Some are in various emotions. Really nothing sort of.
He's gonna ignore it for now,
Okay.
pulling attention away to follow the others.
Okay. And you're headed towards the far right point of interest.
East.
Okay. So.
East.
Oh.
She did warn us.
What?
Anastasia disappeared. Oh, there she is.
Okay.
Maybe.
She's gone.
So you start walking down these roads of solidified shadow. And yeah, you just keep passing these featureless sand statues, but like I said, they're wearing clothes and armor. That looks like the sand's been made into like clothes and armor, or it's just clothes and armor of sand. But yeah, again, no faces. And Jy'kyth, as you're walking by, you definitely see a couple of these sand statues look like Githyanki in terms of like body appearance and armor, but again, no facial features. You keep walking. Keep walking. You keep walking. And you come to a large 3-story tower that looms over this area of the city. Its jagged edges jut out like torn pieces of parchment that flail around in a breeze that no one can feel. Or see, really. Nothing else blows in the wind. A shadowy door sits at the base of the tower, and the tower is devoid of any windows of any sort. And there's more of these sand statues kind of plastered around the exterior of the tower, just in various poses.
Do the poses people like going about their day, or
Yeah, like
cowering?
it was like an
Okay.
instantaneous kind of.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, Billy. Billy's here. Yep. Forgot about Billy.
Tourists, take your pictures. Let's keep moving.
Where we going?
Right up there. Oh,
Okay. Kith is nervous.
Okay. Are you getting close? Are you approaching the tower or staying away?
Going
Approaching?
to. I mean, the tower is where we said we were going to. correct?
Yeah, that's where you are currently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Hubert's going to approach.
Okay. Yeah, the door's made of, like I said, everything else the door is also made of solidified shadow.
Cool. I'm gonna touch it with the what do I want to touch it with? The glaive.
Okay, you
Just
touch it with
take
the
out
glaive,
one.
and it's solid. Just
Ting ting.
well, it doesn't make a sound when you touch it. But it's solid. Like nothing passes through it.
Oh. Okay. Ooh. All right. I guess is there a door handle or
Yeah.
a knob or a...
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I suppose we should just check
Oh yeah,
this
Anna
out.
can only talk to animals. Oops.
Yeah.
All right. You open the door, and the tower winds upwards 3 stories. The walls are made of shadowy bookcases, which appear to hold books, also made of pure shadow. On the
fucking books.
on the spines of each of these books contain a name, like each book belongs to someone. There are easily millions of books crammed away in this tower, which seems impossible based on its size, but yet, here we are. At the base of the tower's interior is a long table where a strange creature rests in a padded chair. It appears to be some sort of large black and blue iridescent caterpillar with glittering red butterfly wings, and is about the size of an anaconda, but with the face of a plump orange tabby cat, and is wearing a pair of half-moon spectacles and smoking from a wooden pipe in which odorless bubbles billow out. This creature has a large spiked collar around its neck and is chained to a nearby wall. As you enter, the creature turns its head up towards you all and flashes a smile. "Oh, greetings, dreamers. I am the bookkeeper. How may I assist you?"
Hi guys.
I wonder if it can... Anna can talk to it? Can she?
No.
Whose books are these?
These books contain the recorded dreams of every sentient creature in the multiverse, including yourselves. I am charged with their safekeeping, but unfortunately, after my imprisonment, gestures to the spiked collar and chains, I have been unable to do so.
Do you want to get out of your chains?
Of course I do.
If someone were to let you out, what would they gain?
My aid in the city.
Sounds good enough for me.
Wait.
Nothing happens when you strike the chain.
Okay.
Okay.
Sentient creatures can manipulate this plane by thought, but only in small fractions. In these chains, I am unable to do so. But maybe one of you could will these chains away.
Jy'kyth is going to imagine a lock on the chain, and he's going to imagine himself picking that lock
Okay.
and undoing him.
So that's it. I think I said those were intelligence checks. I don't remember.
Damn it. Okay.
Intelligence check.
Straight intelligence. All right.
Yep, and yours has gone up a bit because you succeeded twice.
16.
16 succeeds. Your DC is now 16.
Ah, fuck a duck.
So
Okay.
you imagine, and the chain falls free as you pick it.
He's gonna like summon one of his like psychic blades, like holding it, just in case the creature decides to morph into
Okay.
something like a flying stingray.
Sure. Thank you so much. As I said, I am the bookkeeper. Do you have any questions of me? It's the least I could offer for you freeing me.
Yeah. Where does he keep other prisoners? Looking for my wife.
The dreamers are his source of energy. He feeds off their vitality, and when they perish, here, their bodies are encased in sand, and the faces join the faces at the gate of the city. The ones you're looking for are almost certainly part of the gates by now.
Is there a way to save them or bring them back?
Yes. This domain must always have a Dream Lord, otherwise there would be no way to keep the dreams and nightmares in check. The Dream Lord prevents them from manifesting into reality. Should one kill some Noctis, another must take up the mantle by sitting upon his throne. With their newfound powers, as the Dream Lord, they could reverse the things that he has done. That being said, The Dream Lord could never leave this place, else they fall to the same corruption that befell my friend.
Oh, you were friends with him?
Yes, I was a time ago, before he imprisoned me.
You ever tell you about his ma?
He does not have a mother, he is Fey.
Madame Stun?
He has no mother, he is Fey.
Well, she thinks she's his mom.
Well, he has no mother, he is Fey.
Okay, well, you keep repeating that, but all right. Okay, so he doesn't have a mom. Do you have the book on Mrs. Stink? Is that her name? Did I say that right?
It is here, as do all sentient creatures who dream. Oh wait,
And we,
she does not have one because she is a Madam Stink. She is a fiend. Fiends do not dream.
oh, so she lied to us.
Most likely. That's what fiends do.
She got us in here. She wants his castle, so I think she wants to sit on his throne.
That would be problematic.
What if
Why?
you sat on the throne?
I have no yearning to sit on the throne. I am the bookkeeper.
What? Why would it be problematic?
She is a fiend. A creature of good heart must sit on the throne. Like some Noctis used to be. He did not used to be the Nightmare King.
But eventually, while you sit on the throne, you become corrupted.
No.
He just did.
Yes.
And the only way to
At this point, the only way to stop what is happening to the people of the multiverse and to stop this spreading darkness, gestures to all the shadows and everything, because this place never used to look like this. This was once a domain of the Feywild, a domain of the Fey, and it fell corrupted when my friend and master was corrupted. The only way to revert what is happening is to destroy him, and for someone else to take up the mantle of Dream Lord.
okay. He's
All
gonna look
right.
at the others.
Well, first things first, let's not draw straws already. Let's just kill this guy, right?
Right. Okay. Hey, does he have any weaknesses?
Not that I'm aware of.
Does he have a book?
He is Fey. The Fey do not dream.
Right. Okay.
But you all have books here.
I don't think I want to see my book.
The books just contain every recorded dream you've ever had.
Could I see somebody else's book?
No.
I encourage you,
You are not
to
the
look at
bookkeeper.
mine.
All right. Well, is there anything else y'all needed?
No, it's good information, though.
What is wrong with your friend?
She doesn't like us sometimes, so she just doesn't speak.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we don't really know why she can't speak.
This anaconda-sized caterpillar with a cat face kind of flies over. What is wrong with you?
Can I talk?
No.
She's gonna just like gesture wildly with her hands, like magic, and then like no voice, magic.
Presses his cat head up against yours
Hi.
and
Did you
casts
hear-
greater restoration.
She hears like that purring.
Does not purr.
No? Aw.
Body of a caterpillar. Head of a cat.
Still has a soft kitty head though, right?
Yeah, it's like an orange, chubby, tabby cat. But you know, like the size of like the size of an anaconda. So it's just like
Is I wanted to kiss on his little forehead.
okay, thank you. And yeah, cast greater restoration on you, so you don't have to. You don't have 23 hours left. It's only talking animals. You can talk to anybody now.
Oh, you are such a precious little creature.
I'm the bookkeeper.
Love you.
And they're massive.
Thank you. Tell me,
You are
quiet.
my best friend.
Oh, well, do you have any questions?
Can I read my book?
You may. And kind of flutters. What is your name?
Anastasia.
Is that it?
Yeah. I was never given a last name.
Looks around for a couple seconds and returns with this book of shadow with your name on the binding. They cannot leave the
Grab
tower.
the book.
The books cannot leave the tower.
Okay. Can I sit somewhere?
He nods and a chair conjures by the table.
Alright. So, and Anastasia's just gonna sit and just read.
Every recorded dream and nightmare you've had since you were a baby.
Breaks.
Like every single
Mainly?
one.
Mainly she's like reading towards the end to read like the dreams that she's been having since starting on this.
Okay.
So like trying to see if what she remembers matches up with what is written.
Everything matches up to a T.
To a T. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, like explicit detail. Even like the moments that you don't remember, like you know how when you fall into a dream you don't remember the start of a dream? Even those moments are recorded, like the moments you don't remember of having in a dream.
This is a lot. Jesus. I'm quite
It is.
creative.
Alright. Perhaps I'm mistaken, but did you say that neither of us can read another person's book?
Correct.
That's
Do you
shame.
see anything?
You do not. Blank pages.
Jy'kyth is just gonna assume that Anastasia is faking it.
It is part of the
Okay.
privacy that this place takes great care in to make sure no one's dreams are public knowledge, especially the dirty ones.
Oh yeah, there's a few of those in here.
Yeah, well, I was just hoping I might have a glimpse of the last chapter of Natalia's book. It would be under Natalie.
Persuasion check.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
19.
And who are you to them?
I'm their husband.
Are they the one you're looking for?
Yeah,
Well, based on the circumstances, you would be considered next of kin. So, flutters off and comes back with a book. And then he presses his head against yours so you can read it.
oh, that's quite pleasant, thanks.
You are welcome.
And Hubert, respecting her privacy, is just going to go from the back of the book and try to maybe get some clues as to what her last dream was that brought her here.
There is a date. The last dream was the night she went missing. And it says she dreamt that she was walking down a street in Baldur's Gate, just one of her like daily routines. And an entity stepped out of the shadows and snared her, and that's the last thing that she remembered. That's it. That's the last dream. Walking down the street, just ordinary, and then taken from an entity in the shadows.
So too short to actually build up the tension of a nightmare.
Correct.
Just like
Yep, just like.
Right. Well, looks like you couldn't do anything about that.
And he'll just close it.
Is this your first time in the nightmare?
I mean, I think so.
Well, this place, this domain you are in, is known as the Nightmare, and at one point in time it was known as the Dream. As the Dream, it was a domain of the Feywild. But, when Subnoctus fell to corruption, we were pulled into a place known as Ravenloft, and this place became known as a domain of Dread, and he became its Dark Lord. So, this place was once full of bright colors and calming thoughts and wonderful dreams, and now it's a place of nightmares and darkness and shadow. And then I was imprisoned for a millennia. So thank you.
So tragic. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And he's going to hand the book back.
And he flutters up, puts it back where it was, and then flutters back down. The cat pillar.
Why did that just click?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it. You're talking to cats.
My name is the bookkeeper.
Bookkeeper,
Yes.
there's some other places that is there any other places that
There is lots of points of interest that I would very much be keen on seeing. I have not left this building.
oh,
Like
do you
I
want to
said.
travel with us? You could ride with us.
I can provide information, and I am quite adept at the art of magic. And I can do this. And he kind of as the cats do when their pupils get really big. His pupils get really big, and he starts having zoomies around each of your heads, just flying around, just. As he has kitty zoomies in the air, he does his blessing of knowledge, which he can do once a day. For the next 8 hours, all four of you, including Billy, have advantage on intelligence checks and intelligence saving throws. That includes the manipulating the dream intelligence checks.
Is that advantage?
Yep, on intelligence checks and intelligence saves for 8 hours.
Good. That's good.
Oh wow.
And then the eyes kind of go back to the cat pupils go back to normal, and he stops having his zoomies. I hope that is of some aid.
Oh yeah, I feel as if my brain has grown.
So smart.
Wait,
Okay.
you said if he's dead, someone has to take up the mantle of Dream Lord?
Billy, no.
Yes, but constructs cannot do so. And Billy's like, fuck!
You could be the next Dream Lord's assistant.
That's true. Yeah.
You could be the bookkeeper's assistant.
No, thank you. I do not have an assistant.
Well, okay. Next best thing, I guess. All right. Where do we want to go?
I would very much like to see the clinic first.
We were told not to go there,
Ooh.
The clinic is not dangerous.
Hmm?
so they lied to us.
Oh,
Who told you? Who told you the clinic was dangerous?
The faces.
Don't trust the faces.
Gatekeeper. Yeah.
They are permitted to speak only on matters some Noctis allows them to speak on.
Alright. Clinic it is.
okay.
Can someone get the door?
Wait, what? You can't get the door?
I have no hands. I am just a
Oh.
caterpillar body.
Right.
Alright. Do not provoke the statues of sand.
Oh, I was worried about crumbling them.
They are
Honestly.
durable, but they are the bodies for those who are on the wall, who have been consumed. So most likely the people you're looking for, their bodies
Oh, so
are
don't touch
one of these statues.
Yeah, let's definitely not touch those.
The bodies must remain intact.
Yeah. Nobody fucking touch them.
But if they attack, we will have to defend ourselves.
Oh, of course.
Or run, right?
I do not suggest running.
Why?
Walk
we are still very
briskly.
we are still very much under the whims of some Noctis. He most likely knows you're here.
Oh, shit.
He could
Well, I
alter the
don't
dream.
think we can knock out sand.
I guess we'll
We
find
could
out.
set it on fire.
That's not gonna preserve a body, Honor.
Well,
It would turn it into glass.
If it
and
makes
then
you
would
feel
be
any
a
better,
glass body.
they are already deceased.
I
It
don't know if that
really
makes sense.
doesn't.
Yeah.
But destroying some Noctis will restore the ones whose bodies are still intact. Because the Dream
So we
Lord,
set him on fire.
the next Dream Lord will have powers beyond comprehension to manipulate this place.
Okay.
Right.
So,
Well, to the clinic then. Yeah.
This way.
Right.
It starts flying through the city.
We're just gonna trust.
no,
Yeah.
why not? What else are we gonna do, Anastasia?
Not go to the clinic.
The clinic is
Ah.
quite safe.
See,
Yes,
he gave us a boon. My mind is feeling quite clear right now.
Yeah, mine too.
Why would he give
But
us
if
a
it's a
boon?
false sense of security,
Look how cute he is, though. Just think of how cute he is.
Yeah.
a false
I
sense
think
of security, he's luring us to our deaths.
I think it is safer to trust this fella than it is to trust a torn off face that gives us half answers and no answers on a good day.
And you trust me. So,
Right.
If
Thanks
you
for
just
the-
kind of stuck around.
He's a full fledged member of this team. Thanks for the sword, by the way.
He's not full fledged.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
He did save you a few times.
yeah.
I may not like him, but he's helped.
Thank you.
He's kind of like wood, not fledged.
Hey,
Wow. Wow,
That
we're judging people
is-
off of that.
yeah, wow.
I'm
And
just saying, if
and
you can't go
Hubert-
full-fledged,
Hubert
Whoa.
looks at Ty and then back at Anna and is just like,
I think you're lucky she's in low
Nerd.
power mode or something.
Yes,
Oh, no.
I am in sentry mode.
So you didn't hear what she just said.
No.
Lucky.
I will respond when my name is said.
great, thank you.
About half an hour later. Unlike the wonderful Professor Orb from last campaign, who just didn't stop talking, the bookkeeper is relatively silent unless spoken to, or if there's information worth sharing. However, you come to a ruined, abandoned clinic that sits with broken windows, and the shadowy door hangs ajar from its hinges. This is the clinic.
All right. What were you looking to find out here?
I am looking for items of use. And
All right.
to destroy some things.
Oh, I can help with that. Let's go.
As you step inside the open clinic, floating in the air of the clinic, on hospital beds, are incredibly elderly looking humanoids strapped down to the beds and appear to be sleeping. Streams of thick, glittering sand pour from their eyes, nose, and mouths down into tubes in which small golden jars sit beneath each bed. The jars contain a type of potent sand that the Nightmare King uses to put people into a never-ending dream. He collects the dust from the people who dream here. And he starts destroying them. Just.
Oh,
Hubert's gonna join in.
Try not to get any of the sand on you. You'll fall into a never-ending sleep.
Oh, yeah, that's good to know.
I'm safe as a fey creature.
can you make one of us a fey creature?
No. But if you take up the mantle of Dream Lord, you will become fey.
Right. Jy'kyth is gonna start smashing him.
Okay. You just start smashing these jars underneath these hospital beds where elderly-looking humanoids are sleeping.
So, as the person who takes up the mantle,
As he's like breaking it.
what kind of responsibilities would they have?
You would sit on the throne, mostly at all times. You can get up from the throne every once in a while, but the job of the Dream Lord is prevent nightmares from manifesting into reality.
Oh, so it would.
The reason when you all dream, and if you have nightmares, the reason your nightmares aren't deadly is because the Dream Lord at one time would hold them at bay and prevent them from manifesting. But now that the Dream Lord no longer does his job, the nightmares are manifesting.
So, this person will help an uncountable amount of other people from
Yes,
having strife.
but they will never be able to leave this place.
Yeah, but
Else they fall to corruption just like my friend did when he left.
there's some fulfillment in knowing you're giving people the opportunity to relax, enjoy, taking the pleasures of life without, nightmares.
Well, the people will still have nightmares, they just will not manifest into reality.
That's what I'm getting at.
And currently the nightmares are manifesting in reality. Did you see all of those floating spheres in the sky?
Yeah.
Those are all the nightmares currently manifesting in reality to dreamers. Millions of nightmares all at once. And the only way to stop it is to kill some Noctis and for someone else to take up the throne. Alright. Someone give me an investigation check. Which is with advantage because of the 8-hour bonus. Anyone who wants to do it.
I'll do it since Anna's not
Smashing
participating
stuff?
in
Sure, that
smashing.
makes sense. Go for it. With advantage because of...
advantage.
Yeah. And also you notice when the bookkeeper cast Greater Restoration, no wild magic happened. Because
That we know of.
he's of this place, so it doesn't affect him.
Oh. 18.
Well, the rest of your party are smashing these jars of dust and doing their best not to get any of it on them should they fall into an endless dream. You find, tucked away, an amulet with 2 gold hands holding a ruby heart and 3 potions of greater healing. Shall I identify that?
Yeah, if you want to, but it's shiny and it's pretty, and I'm taking it.
I will identify it. And Ty walks over. Starts casting Identify on it. While everyone else is still smashing jars.
Chill, dude, chill.
Anastasia, this is a periaptive wound closure. You have to attune to it. While you wear this pendant, you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. In addition, whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores.
Great. How often am I dying?
You just stabilize if you're dying.
Yeah, but do I die more often than anybody else?
You
Yes.
have, yes.
Yes.
That was a rhetorical question. It was not meant to be answered.
But yeah, you can add a periaptive wound closure to your inventory. It does require attunement. And 3 potions of greater healing.
Greater.
Yep. I also forgot to mention, if you do die in the nightmare, you do restore immediately. But since the 4 of you are not dreaming while you're here, your physical bodies are here, you can die, but you will be restored immediately. But one of your skills, one of your, let's say, physical attributes will randomly wane. If one of those attributes is siphoned completely, your body is encased in sleep dust and you become one of the lifeless statues you've seen in the city. And this waning lasts until you leave this place. Thought I would mention. Also, since you are not dreaming humanoids, if you sleep here, there is a chance you could mutate into nightmarish creatures, albeit slowly.
Right, let's get a move on.
Yeah. Let's go.
Speaking of which, you guys are getting to the point where you do need a long rest.
Oh, we do?
Yeah,
I didn't know what type of place.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, this is weird.
You haven't been traveling long, but it feels like you have the need to suddenly kind of sleep. Including the people who don't need to sleep, including Billy and Ty. They kind of feel the urge to sleep too.
Okay,
Can you watch over us?
I will, of course.
Well, I feel okay about that.
I shall. You all take one of the unoccupied clinic rooms, and I will manifest protections on the door so no one can get in, unless some Noctis shows up.
And
yeah,
then
but
it's just-
yeah. I mean, we're looking for him anyway, so good. Good.
Correct. And then he kind of just like the bookkeeper kind of just like focuses at the front door of the clinic, and a bunch of like cats get conjured. Yes, he can summon creatures as well, and a bunch of cats start appearing, and they just start holding the door closed with their paws. Everything will be fine. And they're all just like meow, meow. He's like, everything will be fine. They are
Cutest fucking thing I've ever seen.
they are dense illusions.
Okay. Well, I feel great now from that. Oh, wait. He's going to try to curl up.
Okay. As soon as you like curl up and think of sleep, you're out instantly. Ty also. Billy falls asleep too. Billy's like, what the fuck is going?
Yeah.
Alright. You all do gain the benefits of a long rest. You sleep for 8 hours, but you don't dream while you're here. You just kind of close your eyes and then wake up 8 hours later. So it's 11 a.m. And as you were told, an hour here is a week in the material plane, and 8 weeks just passed.
Oh, no.
Which I will deal with, which I'll figure out after the session. How much time passes. When you all wake up, though, the thing that he said about you, there's a chance you could turn into a nightmarish creature when you sleep. Albeit slowly. You do, when you all wake up, you do kind of feel this weird sensation, like the dream is affecting you. Let's just do this in order. We'll just do this one at a time. Anastasia, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Absolutely. That's a 14.
14 is the DC
Oh God.
for your first long rest here. You feel like it's going to get a little harder to resist that the longer you sleep here as non-dreamers. As like not dream people. You're here physically. That's what's happening. Jy'kyth, con save. As you wake up. 2. Roll me a D100.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a 7. My bad.
Oh, roll me a D100.
Okay. I rolled a 2. No, I rolled a 5. Oh, that's a 99.
You feel this weird sensation. Like it's really, really weird. It's kind of like right here, like on your shoulder blade. And you're all watching Jy'kyth,
Stop.
and you can kind of see like a growth start to appear right there. The growth starts to grow hair similar to Jy'kyth's,
Oh God.
and it starts to grow and grow and grow into another head, looking exactly like Jy'kyth's solitary head. Jy'kyth, you grow another head. That is basically permanent.
Oh, so he's gonna get like advantage on
So I'm
perception
I'm
checks?
messaging you,
Okay.
Jy'kyth, on what you get, just so you can keep track of it.
Cool.
Basically, you have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, frightened, or stunned.
Oh.
So you have 2 heads. And
Two heads are better than
And-
one.
Jy'kyth, when you speak, the other head speaks the exact same time. It's not 2 personalities. It's just both heads speak at once.
It's like a weird echo, or is it like a?
It's like a weird echo.
All right.
All right. Yeah, it's like that. All right, Hubert, con save.
Spooky.
20 succeeds. Your DC goes up. Everyone's DC does go up, though. Ty is classified as a humanoid, so Ty does make one too. 6 plus 6. 12. Fails. Okay. Just keep track of this first. Nice, so the DC is now a 6. It goes up by 1 every time you take a long rest, so. Alright, let's see what happens to Ty. Billy doesn't need to make one because Billy is a construct. 2. Ty is like a blue color. You know, blue metal, blue hair, kind of all blue. That changes. Their hair, eyes, and skin become checkerboard patterned.
I get a fucking second head, and Ty gets
Yeah.
to be a child.
It's just the UV unwrap pattern.
Right? It's the holographic version.
Good morning, everyone. I see one of you has already seen the effects of this place.
No, it's fine.
What happened?
It just kind of it's there.
Wait, which
Which one's the real one?
Yeah, which one do I look at?
The one
Do I
not
trace-
growing out of the shoulder.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So it didn't like
Yeah.
even out. It
It's
was
not
just-
like it's not like American
like-
Horror Story the 2.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
God.
here. It's way over here.
So the
it's like
ears, the one ear is like touching your ear.
oh no, he's gonna ask for a dagger and he's gonna slice. He's gonna take and slice a bit of
Aha.
his
Okay,
ear off.
roll dagger damage.
Yeah.
Because you cut your own ear off. Basically.
He's not gonna cut his ear off. He's gonna
Yeah.
like do like that like
Okay.
he'll like clip the top of it, essentially
Okay,
like an ear
yeah.
clipping.
Yeah, roll dagger. Yeah, dagger damage then.
Ah,
Ooh. Okay, this is gonna be the non-ichord one, but I'm just gonna
You
roll
sure?
it with yes. I'm just gonna roll it because oh wow, I rolled really low. 5.
Okay, you take 5 damage. Psst.
Ah,
Now, another thing. You may know from your time in the material world and everything, about every 8 hours of travel you need sleep. Here in the city of Nod, it's every 4.
Oh.
great. Let's get a move on. Yep.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
He's gonna take a bandage and he's gonna bandage up his
Okay.
second.
Go on, get. And all the cats disappear. Wherever you wish to go in the city, I will follow and give information. You will need to find a way up to the castle, though.
Yeah, You wouldn't happen to know. No.
The castle never used to be like that. It used to be on the ground. I can fly. But
Precarious.
it would have to be one person at a time. It would take a very long time.
More than 4 hours?
No, but it would be time consuming.
Yeah.
What
Especially
if,
if the people on ground were attacked.
What if?
Yeah.
We all willed ourselves to have wings, and we flew up.
If you were a fey creature, you could manipulate biology here.
We can't manipulate creatures. We were told
What if
that.
they weren't like wings, but like apparatuses, apparati? What's the right word for that one?
How about some really springy shoes?
Oh. Well, wait.
You can also climb the chains. They're rather big.
Should we go to the chains then?
You do not want to check out the other points of interest?
Are they going to help us against the?
They may.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Yeah, probably.
Which way?
Northwest.
Excellent. Let's go north.
Following along.
And after another, this would be 15 minutes. Does anyone have any more questions about this place? Well, I am leading.
If you had to pick out of one of us to be the next Nightmare King, who would you pick?
Who is the most adept at using magic? There you have it.
Wait, why?
It is the nature of the Fae. Magic may make things easier.
Yeah, but
And
I mean,
whoever has the highest sort of intellect.
Oh, not me then.
I'm rocking to pretty good intelligence.
Ty would usually line up with that, but Ty?
Their soul must be complete.
Yeah.
Someone pure of heart is probably good as well.
I don't like the word probably with that, but
Well, some Noctis seemed pure of heart, but then he got corrupted. But that is because I believe he left the dream,
yeah,
To-
he came and found different people,
yes, to mess with mortals.
and that's like a big. You
He
can't do
grew lonely, which is why he tried leaving. And the bond, the contract essentially, corrupted him. Any other questions?
Nah.
that. No, I was just curious about what you thought.
I have thoughts about everything.
I don't doubt that. You've read a lot of books, seen a lot of dreams.
I have.
What's your favorite?
I cannot say. That is private. That is private.
Whose was your favorite? Does that work? Doesn't have to be one of us if you want. It could be just anybody in the multiverse. As you
Anyone in the multiverse. I cannot think.
it's a lot of people, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the only questions I had.
For clarity on my side, the northernmost one was the clinic. Is that correct?
Nope. Clinic's right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought we were going to the north too.
No, we're going to this one now. Alrighty. As you get closer to this one, a diamond-shaped structure rotates on one of its points, and inside the structure, you can see numerous spheres rotating in stationary positions. The spheres are similar to the ones you can see floating around in the sky above, but the images contained within these ones don't appear nearly as horrific. This is where new dreams are stored before they are cataloged in my library. Some Noctis would usually have a group of individuals known as Dreamwalkers step into these dreams and ensure if the dreams did turn into nightmares, that these nightmares wouldn't manifest into the dreamer's reality. And like I said, the ones you see floating in the sky are out of control nightmares that have begun manifesting themselves to the dreamer. And there's no stopping those dreams without stopping some Noctis.
Right.
Right.
Any sentient creature can step into these dreams.
That would be against your privacy policy, right?
Correct, because you are not Dreamwalkers. If you were Dreamwalkers, I would allow it.
Well,
But as I said, I am the bookkeeper. This is out of my jurisdiction, this area.
I'm gonna go ahead and look at some of them. Do any of them look like they're taking a turn towards the night mirror?
Nope.
Okay, then we're good.
All right. Well, I suppose we should all have a look around then.
You may, if you think it will help.
Yeah. I mean, or not. We could always leave. Check the last place.
no, we might as well check here too.
Yeah, it's just tons of dreams, and they're all like pleasant. There's some inappropriate adult dreams going on currently. You can kind of see.
Nice.
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 And then there's just some like weird dreams, but no nightmares currently.
So, these Dreamwalkers, was it?
Yes.
Are they? Or. Well, people's dreams are subjective, right? What might be a nightmare to someone might be a dream to another. Were they skilled in
Yes.
discerning that? Oh, right. Okay.
It was part of their training.
Right, right.
So I'll look around.
Yeah, just nothing really of interest here. Just these dream bubbles that, if someone chooses, could step into a dream and be inside somebody's dream.
A little invasive.
Do the dreams look like they're from in the first person?
Yeah.
So we wouldn't, there's no clear way we could tell who is
Correct.
whose dream we were going into.
Part of the privacy. But also, you could just saunter into somebody's dream. You know how when you dream and there's people you see in your dream that you do not recognize, like your dream, your subconscious has constructed a new person out in your dream?
Yeah.
That is what those would be, Dreamwalkers.
What? Really?
In some aspects, yes.
What was that look, Anna? You have get in a compromised dream and see someone.
Nothing like what you're thinking, Hubert.
Of course not.
With my line of work, I've had some nightmares that have followed that path.
Wait, what was your line of work again?
We don't have to discuss that right now. We have other places to explore.
They should kill people. Isn't that what you said?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
That is not great.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna take the mantle.
Yeah,
You know
I'm not
what?
sure that would be.
The mantle is not fit for you.
I
Yeah.
didn't like kill people to kill people. Money makes the world go round, and sometimes that is all the money you could get.
Mercenary. Got it.
You have no need for money here.
That's great. I would love to not live in a capitalist hellscape.
And this way is... Oh, watch out for the dream ripple.
Yeah,
Okay.
is that what that's called?
And this big wave of weirdness kind of floats by. Everyone make dex saves.
Oh Jesus!
Nothing bad will happen. It'll just slow down time. You know how when you're running in a dream and it seems like you're running on the spot? That is all that will happen.
Oh my god. How do I
Nat
have a plus-
1 for Ty.
How do I have a +7 and roll a fucking 2?
None of us rolled above a 10.
Really?
Yeah, none of us did.
All right. It
We're
takes
all
you-
like, what?
So you start like running on the spot,
Is that what that is?
and it takes you. Someone roll me a d8. This will determine how many hours it takes you to get to your next location.
Wants to do it.
Oh god.
Wants to do it.
You do it. You're talking. You do it.
Yeah, you're doing. You're talking.
All right. D8.
Yep.
It's not my fault. Hey! 1.
1. Okay. Takes you an hour to get to. Should have only taken about 25 minutes. Takes you an hour to get there. So you got 3 hours left before you need to sleep again because this place is weird.
You have 2 hours and 45 minutes because it took us 15 minutes
Right.
to get
That's right.
there.
Yep, 2 hours and 45 minutes. But you come to the next location. This large, gothic-looking cathedral is made of dense, writhing shadows, like the shadows themselves are recoiling in pain. The grounds in front of this building are dotted with numerous of those sand statues. Ah, the Dreamwalker Academy. This place has been befouled. Here is where some Noctis would train mortals such as yourselves in the art of dreamwalking. He would contact those who had an affinity for lucid dreaming and would offer them a chance to aid in the dreamwalking work. If they would accept, they would be brought here to be trained. I am most curious what happened to them.
All right, well then, let's find out.
Lead the way.
Like,
Boot.
go in.
As you approach the
Or-
door,
Yeah.
these numerous sand statues start to turn like, you are not permitted here. And
Yeah,
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Fuck.
Oh my god. I'm gonna scream.
I keep forgetting Billy's with the group.
Jy'kyth has such terrible luck with rolls.
Have a +9 initiative.
All right.
Why am I rolling a 10?
The bookkeeper got a 6 for initiative. Y'all are gonna see the bookkeeper fight now.
Oh.
He just summons books to throw at people.
He's the one who started the whole Candlekeep shenanigans you all got stuck in. Ha 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 ha. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be great? I think it'd be funny. Billy got a 17. Ty got a 12. Anastasia. What'd you get for initiative?
I think I read her lips. I think it was 17.
17.
Okay. Jy'kyth.
A 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Hubert,
21.
have you ever rolled good for initiative for Jy'kyth?
No, not even with a fucking +9.
Alright.
20 once.
Hubert, you're up first. There are 4 of these sand statues that have animated, and they're just getting ready to just start lay the beat down.
Do you have any weapons?
Nope. Just big
No?
ol' sand fists.
They look pretty solid, though.
Yeah.
Do any of them look like any of your friends?
None of them do. Like I said, once this place is restored, the people who are, these bodies will reform. Oh no, they won't.
LOL. JK.
I already told you that they wouldn't reform if the bodies are destroyed, but these ones don't seem like they're your people you're looking for, so we should be okay. They're dead already. We have to defend ourselves to save everyone.
That's fucked.
It is. Blame some Noctis.
Shovel. Does this look good to you?
No.
All right.
Looks like shit.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
Yeah, they're basically like Sandman from Spider-Man.
Yeah, so that means there's like no way I can do non-lethal damage.
Correctamundo.
Does anybody have a jar?
A jar.
A bunch of jars. We just scoop them up.
Just get in there, little rascal.
Little say it, rascal.
So what are you doing, Hubert?
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I mean, we don't have any. There are no other options. We just exhausted everything. Unless you guys have some cool fucking spells that'll just banish them. Yeah, Hubert will just rage, reckless, great weapon.
All right. You ran up to the door, so all four are within melee distance of you.
Great. All right. First one is 22 to hit.
Hits. You said you went Great Weapon Master, right?
Yeah.
So minus 5
Oh
from
wait,
22.
minus 5. Yeah. Sorry. Thanks. 17.
17 still hits.
Yeah.
And
Thank you for the
what weapon are
reminder.
you using?
The Greater Silver Sword.
Cool. Alrighty.
So I'll just do all of it at once, just
Sure.
to make things easier on you. Since 17 plus that plus 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 26 total
Alrighty.
damage.
You slash into this statue of sand, and the sword does glide through it like it's sand, but when you do completely like glide through it, it definitely looks like it's been damaged pretty good. Like you do the full amount. Like there's gaps in the sand where the sand isn't like reforming. And it looks hurt.
Cool. Second attack.
Yep.
Minus 5 because I was
Yep.
doing the thing. That's 12.
12 misses.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. So that was your bonus action. Anything else?
Nope. I'm gonna make sure I'm within range of all of them.
Alright, you are.
Cool.
Anna. You're about, I don't know, however far you want to be away from Hubert. I'll say you can be within 30 feet away of Hubert, because you all were probably pretty close, so.
I would like to not be in melee range with any of these
You're
people.
not.
So
Yeah, you're 30 feet away.
great. I would love to be at range. Because I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to take the wild magic. And I'm a
Yeah.
chaos bolt.
And I'm going to say, before you took your long rest in the clinic, you could have attuned to the periaptive wound closure, by the way, if you wanted to. Alright, and your chaos bolting,
I'm going to chaos bolt. Not the one that Hubert hit.
okay.
There's 3 others.
Yeah, there's 3
I'm gonna
others,
hit-
all within 5 feet of Hubert.
I want to hit the one diagonal to the one that Hubert hit.
Sure.
It's like the one that Hubert would have his back to.
Hell yeah.
So that- It's an 11.
11 misses.
Wild magic, sir.
Oh yeah, and roll me a d100, please. And it whiffs and hits the side of the cathedral, and then yeah, wild magic surge. So d100.
21.
21. For 1 minute, the targets of your spells have disadvantage on saves. So for the next 10 rounds, basically. The rest of this combat, basically.
So does that mean like I have to hit them, or just if I target them?
On save.
Yeah,
Saving throws.
anything that's like any spell, yeah, it's disadvantage on saves. So like a fireball, for example, all your spell targets would have disadvantage on that. Yeah.
Ooh.
Any spell that requires a save, your targets have disadvantage on it for the next 10 rounds. You just get that
Nice.
feeling. You just get like this feeling of just like pure chaos, like yeah.
The others would see Anna literally go like,
After she
Missed,
misses,
yeah.
and she's just like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else? Action to do Chaos Bolt.
No.
You can do a cantrip if it's a bonus action if you have any of those.
I don't have any bonus action cantrips.
Alright, so that's it.
That's it. I'm gonna sit here and look pretty.
Alright, Billy's gonna go, finally. Leap through the air to stab the one that Anna just tried hitting with a Chaos Bolt. And he gets Ambusher because this thing hasn't had a turn yet. Ha ha ha, so he has advantage on the attack. 17 to hit. So he just sinks into the back of this sand statue and just drags his knife down its back as he hits the ground in front of it, or behind it. For 9 piercing damage, but then the sand reforms and goes, they're immune to non-magical damage. Fuck. That brings us to the sleepless that Hubert attacked. He's just gonna two punches. And he went reckless, so it does have advantage.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be against the balance of the universe.
Yep.
So I'm gonna negate that
Straight
advantage.
attack roll. That's still a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah,
Right in the face. Just sand in the face.
I tried.
You get like sand in your
Yeah.
mouth and sand in your eyes. It's not like, yeah. And you take 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bludgeoning damage reduced to 6.
Okay.
And I need you to make a con save because you suddenly feel really sleepy.
Okay. And that's a 15.
That just makes it, you do not fall asleep.
15 barely?
Yeah, that makes it.
Hi,
So just,
Kai.
and then it's going to come in with the second punch.
With advantage.
Right. 14
Misses.
misses. Bringing us to another one, the one that Billy just tried attacking. It's going to turn to Billy and go 2 punches on Billy. Actually, no, it's not. Its mouth opens up and it kind of ejects this kind of sand. It's not like a radius effect or anything, but it is technically casting slow, but not as a spell. So I need Hubert and Billy to make wisdom saves.
Okay. This isn't gonna go well.
Billy got an 18. Hubert got a 0. Don't you have advantage for something against this kind of thing?
Oh, advantage on wisdom saves that I can see?
You can see
What
this.
is that from? What is that? What is telling me that I have that? What do I have that's doing that for me?
I think it's something you have like attuned.
Am I also, because I'm also immune to charmed,
This isn't being
and
charmed.
with the sleep being charmed. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the advantage on wisdom is from. Oh, it doesn't say. Regardless, you do
Yeah.
have it, so. And it's not a custom thing, so.
I wonder if it's on the sword. It is.
Right. That's
While
right.
you hold the sword, you
greater
have
silver
advantage
sword,
on
that's right.
intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Right. So yeah, advantage on that. So you can roll that wisdom save again. See if you can get better than a 0.
Yeah. 4.
4. You can't use reactions. Your speed is halved,
Yeah.
and you
about
can't
right.
and you can't make more than one attack on a turn.
Okay.
Basically, it's a slow spell. In addition, the target can take either an action or a bonus action on its turn, not both. This lasts for a minute. You can repeat the save at the end of each of your turns.
Cool.
I'll just post that in the group chat so you know what's going on.
Sounds great.
So yeah, you are under the effect of the Sleepless's slow ability.
Cool beans. All right.
All right, that's it's the turn. Billy succeeded, so Billy is not. Wait, Billy wisdom. Yeah, Billy's okay. Billy has bad intelligence. Okay, Ty. Ty is also going to be standing back a little bit. Oh, I forgot to give Ty a long rest. That would help. Get Ty some spell slots. Ty... Oh, can't do that. It would fuck up Bernard. Or Hubert.
Do it.
Ty lifts a hand up. A little
Have advantage on
a little thing opens up on the palm, and fires out an acid arrow. Just this shimmering green arrow streaks towards one of these things. So that's going to be Melf's acid arrow on the one that's behind. 25 to hit. So
Wow.
Hits the one that's attacking Billy. Takes 44 acid damage immediately, and then 2d4 at the end of its next turn. Cool. Acid arrow. So that's going to be 8 acid damage. And it appears to take the acid damage. Not like it doesn't appear resistant or immune to acid damage. The sand kind of like melts together in a weird clump. And then wild magic surge. 56. You see Ty do that, and then Ty's face kind of just explodes. And their face is covered in soot from a small explosion that just went off in their face. Just.
Acid arrow.
Yeah. Bonus action. I think we're just going to stay there. Do that. That's good. Bring us to one of the other sleepless, who is going to, 2 melee attacks on Hubert. And with advantage because reckless.
Yep.
Cannot read that dice. 17 plus 5.
That hits.
So, that's max damage. 13 reduced to 6.
Okay.
And I need another con save as you feel that overwhelming need to fall asleep.
Cool. 17.
17 succeeds. The second punch comes in. For a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Again, 13 reduced to 6.
Jeez, rolling max damage on all these, huh?
Con save. Fall asleep. Fall asleep.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Here we go. This one's gonna do it. Yep. 14.
14. You fall unconscious. You can be woken up by another creature that uses its action to shake you awake, or once you take damage.
Cool.
So you don't drop to 0 hit points, you just fall unconscious. Just the unconscious condition. Yeah.
Yeah, but I also
Lose
get
rage.
pulled out of rage.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just. But now you can only rage. Well, rage or attack.
Mm-hmm.
Jy'kyth. You just see Hubert fall asleep, essentially.
Okay. Does he look like he's asleep? Or
He looks like he's
dead?
asleep, like knocked. Yeah, like.
Okay, so the one that hit Hubert,
Yeah.
he's going to reach his arm back, and he's going to conjure that psychic blade, and he's going to fling it at the creature.
Yeah, you are. Go for it. Fuck yeah, go for it.
Okay, wait, where's that at? There it is.
You conjure one of your psychic daggers and you.
Fucking 10.
Did you steady aim?
No,
You can steady aim if you want.
no, I was going to do something else.
All right,
God
it
damn it.
misses. And you just see the
Alright.
bookkeeper go, "Oh dear."
Yeah, I'm not used to hitting sand. And bonus action, he's going to conjure another one and fling
Okay,
it
go
at
for it.
the creature. I have not
You
rolled
roll
over
so
a 10.
terrible for Jy'kyth. It's great.
Yeah, that's a 16 to hit.
16 does hit, but it appears immune to psychic damage. And it looks like where it gets hit from the psychic damage, it looks like it looks like it absorbs the psychic damage, like it's trying to heal itself, but it's at full health. It can't heal. So now you know that it absorbs psychic damage and heals itself with psychic damage.
Oh my god. Jy'kyth resist the urge to fucking run away.
Jy'kyth, you didn't take off. You did a long rest, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I took damage from
Right.
cutting my own ear.
Cutting his own ear.
All right. Yeah. Right. So what's everybody's hit points at, so I can update my tracker?
59.
73.
Okay. Oh, my tracker was right. then.
51.
Okay. You said 59, Jy'kyth?
59, yeah.
Okay. My tracker was right. I don't know I don't know. Whatever. All right. Anything else, Jy'kyth? Action, bonus action, any movement?
No, he's gonna stay put.
All right, cool. Well, one of these sleepless, they've knocked one of your party unconscious. They see you throwing stuff. Full movement to come up to you. Or no, it can't. How far away do you want to be?
I mean, I was close enough to throw those. Let me see. What's my distance with those? I think it's 30 feet. No, I have 60 feet. Holy shit. He would have been like probably next to Ty and Anastasia.
So 30 feet away then.
Yeah.
Okay. These things have a movement speed of 20 feet. So it moves 20 feet. Yes, it's going to use its slow ability because it can do it to one or more creatures within 10 feet. So Jy'kyth, Anastasia, Ty, Ty, and the bookkeeper all need to make wisdom saves. So that's everybody but Hubert and Billy. As it just walks,
very targeted.
Gets within 10 feet. Wisdom saves. The bookkeeper gets advantage.
Fucking god.
Bookkeeper wisdom save 17 plus 6. He's good. Ty wisdom save 17. Ty's good. Anastasia, what'd you get for your wisdom save?
19.
You're good. Jy'kyth.
Natural one.
So what I posted in the group chat for the slow condition, that's currently affecting you. So yeah, cool. It's gonna bring us to the bookkeeper. Who's gonna look at that one that just got up close? Is gonna go. He's gonna open up his kitty mouth, and he's gonna position it so he can get another one of the dickheads without hitting anybody else. And he opens up his mouth, and a line of roaring flame comes out as he casts Agonazar's Scorcher. Just. And like I said, when he casts spells, he doesn't have to worry about the wild magic because he is of this domain. So the one that just walked up and one of the other undamaged ones need to make dex saves. So the one that just walked up, 11 plus -1, so 10. And then 2. So yeah, that's full damage for those fuckers. And Agonizar Scorcher is 3d8 fire damage. So just 9, 12 fire damage to both of those. Nice. And another undamaged one. The one Jy'kyth threw a dagger at is the one that gets hit. That's fun. And he's like, all right, everyone. Best of luck. Hubert, you're unconscious.
Yep. Next person.
Nope. End of your turn. Oh, wait, no, you have to be woken up to do that.
Yep.
But you do get to make the wisdom save for slow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not gonna go well.
End of each of your turns, you can do that.
Yeah, 7.
You're still slowed and unconscious.
Yep.
Anastasia. There is one within 10 feet. You can hear Hubert snoring. There are 3 still gathered around him.
You know what? I could deal with the one. But there's
It is within 10 feet. It's getting ready to do some.
I totally understand it's here to do some bap. Got a plan about that one though.
Sure.
Instead of pulling magic from her own resources,
Okay.
she's going to reach up and adjust like the circlet that she's been wearing.
Okay.
and cast Scorching Ray on each of those 3 that are near Hubert.
Sounds good. Funny enough, you're still going to have to make a wild magic surge roll for that. Because you're still
I will
testing
take
as well.
that.
But yeah, you
I will
conjure the
take that.
circlet of blasting and scorching rays. That's a dex save, right?
So-
Or is that an attack roll?
It's an attack roll. I have to roll 3 of them.
Alright, so no disadvantage for these guys, because it's just an attack spell.
The only one that I would have would be Fireball.
Great.
I'm dropping that on Hubert.
Alright,
Alright, so first attack is a 14.
14 just hits.
Okay. Second attack
Mm-hmm.
is a 26.
That definitely hits.
Third attack, 25.
All hit. Just three scorching rays just slam into these
And
3 sand statues.
And I do have Elemental Adept, so if I roll
Yeah.
any ones. The first one takes 9 fire damage.
Alright, that's the one that Bernard was whacking away on, so that one's not looking too great.
Hubert.
That's right.
The second one takes 4.
Okay.
And the third one takes 5.
Alrighty. And Wild Magic Surge.
$79.
Ooh, that might be a good one. You do that, and it's almost like a part of the dream before it became the nightmare. It starts to break through a little bit. And illusory butterflies and flowers flutter in a 5-foot radius for 1 minute around you. Just butterflies and flowers.
God, I'm so pretty. And then I'm gonna move backwards
Okay,
30
cool.
feet.
Sure, sounds good.
All right, let's do 15,
Sounds good.
and I'm gonna get behind Ty and Jy'kyth,
Sounds good.
so I can't be bad.
Sounds good. Bringing us to Billy. I'm fucking useless! Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Shovel's just like, eh?
Billy looks at his knife and thinks really hard. He's going to use an intelligence check to see if he can turn his knife into a magic knife. Nope.
Does he have advantage?
No. Right, he does. Stab. Oh, that's his action to do that. To change reality. I think I did it. I'm not sure.
Stop, Billy.
Billy's DC goes to a 16. Oh, wait. I rolled a 16 minus 1. Okay, yeah. He got it. Just by 1. Just like, he just got it. Alright. The sleepless that Bernard was whacking away on, and the one that just got hit by a scorcher. I'm just gonna look down at the unconscious Bernard, and 2 slam attacks. First one's with advantage and an auto crit if it hits.
Advantage. Boop, 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 boop.
With advantage, it's a 17.
That hits.
So it's an
Boop, boop,
auto
boop,
crit.
boop.
And you're not raging, so it's the full amount.
Correct.
11 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And you do come to consciousness, so you don't need to worry about the con save to fall unconscious. So you come to consciousness because
Oh.
you're dealt damage.
Oh, okay.
It wakes you up, and then the second attack comes down on you,
Oh, okay.
also with advantage. 19 to hit.
That hits.
For 4 plus 5, 9 bludgeoning damage.
Does damage.
And another con save to see if you fall unconscious.
22.
You do not fall unconscious. That's going to bring us to one of the other ones who... This is the one that Billy's been trying to stab at. He's just going to turn around and punch Billy twice. 19 to hit Billy. Hits Billy. For 10 bludgeoning damage to Billy. Second attack on Billy. Billy's a construct, so he can't fall asleep. 10 to hit. Does not hit Billy. Ty.
Oh my god. I forgot. Never mind. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. And then that one, who just had a turn, actually, takes 2d4 acid damage.
Nice.
Because I forgot to do that. 2 acid damage.
I forgot to add 10 to the attack that I actually hit. The only attack that I hit.
Oh,
with.
no. You can do that now.
Well, there's 10.
All right, 10
That
damage added to
was
that.
never added to
All right,
that.
it's looking way worse then. It kind of just randomly,
Okay.
like, some sand falls off. All right. Ty is going to cast Healing Word on Bernard as a bonus, or on Hubert as a bonus action. So Hubie
Cubes.
gets 8 hit points.
Cool.
Wild Magic Surge. 83. Okay. Everyone in a 30-foot radius around Ty, which is everybody, takes this like surge of necrotic energy bursts out of Ty.
Casting one healing word.
So
Just fucking.
everyone takes 4 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
I am resistant.
Yep.
Ouch.
So that is, yeah, so 4 to Hube, 2 to Anna, 4 to Billy, 4 to Ty, or Ty doesn't take any. Jy'kyth, 4 necrotic damage. The bookkeeper takes 4 necrotic damage.
Oh.
But all of these statues take 4 necrotic damage. And one of the statues dies from that 4 necrotic damage.
Oh.
And then it looks like Ty heals for all that necrotic damage, but Ty was at full health, so nothing happens. So that was a bonus action. As an action, Ty is gonna do Ray of Frost on another one that's looking bad for 24 to hit. For 7 cold damage on another one that's looking bad. And like I said, cantrips are affected by wild magic surges, so that's another wild magic surge for Ty. 37. Wow. 6 of these flying jellyfish-like creatures with eye stalks with little eyeballs on them, flumps, appear for 1 minute in a 60-foot radius, scared. They're just like, ah, and they start fleeing. So that's what happens. Okay. Alright. This Sleepless is gonna movement 20 action dash to get up to Anna.
Hey.
Jy'kyth. There's one within 10 feet of you and now one technically within 5 feet.
Fun.
And you're currently slowed.
Yep. He's just gonna take his dagger and
Okay.
and try to stab it.
The one that looks the worst? Or yeah, the one that's 5 feet away, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
Cool.
I'm just gonna roll the demonicker, but it's not gonna be that one. It's gonna be his
Okay.
demonickered.
You do get sneak attack if this hits.
That's a 12.
12 misses.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Um,
That's my go.
End of your turn, wisdom save to see if you can end the slow thing.
That's a natural 1
Oh man.
or a 2 again.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I have not rolled over a 10
Dude.
this
All right.
goddamn game.
The sleepless that was 10 feet away is gonna walk up to you. So now you have
He's just down.
oh.
I'm down.
The
I'm here.
other one that was 10 feet away approaches and is gonna punch Jy'kyth twice. That's a 18 to hit.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Okay. 10 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Gotta take that.
Con save to see if you fall asleep.
Oh yeah, that's right. Whoa, that's a 12 though.
You fall unconscious. Just
Oh my fucking
and then
god.
the second one comes down with advantage, and if it hits, it's an auto crit. For...
Actually, it would be against balance.
Well,
Negate that advantage on that one.
if it hits.
Okay.
Wait, I know I'm unconscious. It's gonna hit probably, right?
So, well, I rolled. My first die was a 21, 16 plus 5. So it was just a straight roll. So that hits.
I'm so sorry, I'm trying.
And because it's a crit, 13 plus 5. 18 bludgeoning damage, but you're unconscious, so you can't, uncanny, whatever it's called.
Nope.
So 18.
And no
And you're woken up.
reactions
Oh.
And you're woken up from that, but prone. Bringing us to the bookkeeper, who's just like, what the fuck? He's gonna flutter down to Jy'kyth, press his cat head on Jy'kyth, and cast greater invisibility on Jy'kyth.
Greater
nice.
what?
Invisibility. So you're invisible for the next minute. Anything you're wearing or carrying is also invisible, and that's concentration for as long as the bookkeeper can concentrate on it. So he does that as an action. He gets within melee of these things and then casts greater invisibility on you. That is his turn. Back to the top. Hubert, you're prone on the ground.
Yeah. And I'm slowed.
Yep,
So I'm at 20-foot move speed.
yep,
I'm going to spend half of that to get up.
yep. So you stand up. There's
Set up.
two. There's only 2 of them now.
I can't get.
Actually, hold on.
Yeah. And none of them are near me, correct?
Yeah, the one that was pummeling on you, that you attacked, is dead. There is one still around you. It's attacking Billy, the one directly behind you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the other 2 are off near Jy'kyth and Anastasia and everybody else.
Yeah. I'll see if I can't kill this one.
Alright.
I don't believe I need to be raging to reckless.
You do not.
So I'm just gonna reckless great weapon master on this guy.
Alrighty.
Try to take him out.
You only get 1 attack, unfortunately.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so better make it count. Here we go. Nope, doesn't hit. 10.
10 does not hit.
That's it. That's my turn.
Wisdom save. Remember, you get advantage on these.
8 for the first one. 5 for the second one.
Alright, still slowed. Anna. There's one within 5 feet of you now.
Is there anyone else within 5 feet of me?
Jy'kyth. And the bookkeeper. And
Can't
Ty.
see me.
Move to the other side of this one so that they're not within 5 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
And correct, you can't see Jy'kyth. Jy'kyth is turned invisible.
That's just something he does. I'm not worried about it. It feels very on brand for him. So I'm gonna move around so I'm not within 5 feet of them. And then I'm gonna burst with swords.
Okay.
But they're clock hands.
Okay.
So I need Mr. Sleepy Time
You can get 2. You can
to
get both
make
of
a
them.
dex. Oh, then I'm gonna get both of them.
And they have disadvantage because of your wild magic
Yeah.
thingy. Alright. And you said it's dex?
So dex saves.
Oh, they're terrible at dex. That's a
At
3.
disadvantage.
That's a 3.
hmm
And a 8.
Both of them fail
So these clock hands just
by a lot. So then they're each gonna take 6 spicy damage.
And roll me a wild magic surge, please.
Of course, I love it.
I want a bad one. Give me a bad one.
I don't want to
Yeah,
pick one.
I mean, let's get
Get him out of
keep
the way.
sliding down this
4.
hill.
What'd you get?
Sorry.
74.
Oh, that's a bad one.
Give it to me.
You're gonna smell like lavender for 2 days.
That's not
I know.
bad.
That's
Love
nice.
lavender.
That's
So you got the
nice.
I'm
lavender.
gonna
You've
put
got
these bitches to sleep.
the lavender smell. You've got the flowers, and anything else?
This plane of existence loves me.
It does.
I think this is a sign that like I'm fit to sit on the throne.
Yeah, I mean, all those daydreams you had about your significant other, fuck them.
Anything else?
That's everything.
All right. Billy is gonna stab the one that's been attacking him and Bernard with his magic dagger, his magic knife that he's made magic for one round for one combat encounter. Otherwise, that's just like, I have a magic weapon. 8 to hit. This thing is going to do 1 punch on Billy, 1 punch on Hubert. Just. So Hubert went reckless, so that's advantage.
Yeah,
Dirty 20.
yeah,
8 bludgeoning damage, and you're not raging.
yeah,
Con save.
yeah, because I'll probably go to sleep. That's why I didn't rage. You said how much damage? 9? 8. Con save.
Yep.
19.
19. You don't fall asleep, and it's going to punch Billy. For a 23. 10 bludgeoning damage to Billy. Billy is a construct. Billy can't fall asleep. Ty. There's 2 within 5 feet of Ty. Shocking grasp on one of them. 16 to hit, which hits. That's 2d8 lightning damage. 3 lightning damage on that one. Wild Magic Surge. Come on. 19. Cast Grease, centered on self. Alrighty.
Fuck.
So, and then this pool of grease is cast on Ty's space. I gotta pull the grease spell to see what happens here. Do not remember. It's been a hot minute. Alright. A 10-foot square where Ty is standing is made into difficult terrain of grease. When the grease appears, each creature standing in its area, so that's Anastasia, Ty, and Bookkeeper, because he landed to cast invisibility. Jy'kyth is prone, so Jy'kyth doesn't need to make this, so I need Anastasia, Ty, and the Bookkeeper to make dex saves. It's
What about
against
the other
Ty's
things?
right, and it's against Ty's spell DC. So Anastasia, you succeed. You do not fall prone from the sudden grease. Ty falls prone from the sudden grease. The Bookkeeper is like, oh, I forgot mortals. What happens to them? He's fine. Oh no, wait, he's not. +0 to his dex, 15. He falls prone from the grease because he was not flying. And then these things need to make dex saves. These 2 over here, and they're bad at dex. 4 falls prone, and the other one got a 10 falls prone. So everybody falls prone.
But
Except half movement to stand up.
Hubert's just like, are they having a slumber party over there?
Yeah, half movement to stand up. It was an action to cast Shocking Grasp. And another healing word on Hubert. Because Hubert's really the only one getting punched. 9 healing to Hubert.
Whoa.
And another Wild Magic Surge.
Yeah.
Fireball centered on self. Let's go.
Yeah,
66.
that sounds about right.
Caster falls unconscious until start of next turn. Titus. So Ty falls unconscious. They weren't concentrating on any spells, so that's good. Titus slips. Oh, Ty was already prone from slipping, so unconscious. The sleepless that is over here. Grease. A creature enters the area on its turn or ends there must also succeed on a dex save. It's going to use its action to stand up. Or ends its turn, yeah. These things are pretty stupid. It's going to stand up, half movement, and it's going to punch the unconscious Ty twice. And this is just unconscious for until the start of their next turn. So even getting hit does not wake them up. This is just unconscious until the start of their next turn. So hits go. Nope. And nope. Jy'kyth, you're invisible and you're laying in a pool of grease.
Right.
Because you're prone, you will not need to make the save unless you end your turn in the grease. You can stand up now and be fine, but
That'd be like half movement to get out, right?
correct. So half movement to stand up, then half movement to get out of the grease.
Would he even have enough movement to get out?
It's a 10-foot radius. It's a 10-foot
Okay,
square.
okay, good.
So yeah.
Okay. Sure, he will stand up.
All right, half movement.
Wait, let me double check something. No, I can't because I'm still slowed.
Right.
So
So
yeah.
standing up takes.
he'll
all your-
stay on the ground
you're
and
still
he'll
prone.
just think for a second and look over his shoulder further away, and he's just gonna misty step.
Okay. So you do that. That's your bonus action.
That's it.
But you misty step while prone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're just invisible prone somewhere else that nobody can see.
And well, he'll stand up because I can only take an action or a bonus action. So he'll do that and then he'll stand up
All right, wild magic surge.
away from the others.
And this happens as soon as you cast a spell, so it's going to happen while you're disappearing from you. So it's, whatever happens is going to. Well, if it centers on yourself, it centers on yourself. But it happens as the spell is cast. So
Okay. Makes sense.
So you could just conjure a fireball and then you just dip out. What'd you get?
Oh shit, that's right. What do I have to roll? A D?
D100.
Sorry, I thought you were rolling that. Oh wait, why'd I roll that to why'd I roll it to myself?
Come on.
That was weird. 1 second. It rolled just to me.
Come on.
78.
Ah. If spell would kill target's extremities fly apart. So
Nice.
Nothing happens.
Nice.
And then you stand up. Okay. That's wisdom save. End of your turn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, thank you. 19.
You're no longer slowed. All right.
Perfect.
The sleepless that is here stands up and 2 punches on Anna. Actually, no. 1 punch on Anna, 1 punch on the prone bookkeeper. Yeah. So, Anna, that is a 21 to hit.
Would you believe a chest hit?
I would. 6 bludgeoning damage,
Mm,
and I need you to make a con save.
gladly. $21.
Succeeds. And then it's going to go for the prone bookkeeper, the caterpillar. 10 to hit. Misses. It cannot get out of this place with its movement speed because of the grease. So end of its turn, dex save. 1. Prone again. Bookkeeper is going to use half movement to get up and then fly up into the air. So 20 feet up into the air. So you can fly. And then it's gonna. Oh, this is gonna be gross and silly. I think this can work. I think I can make this work. Yeah. He's gonna look over at Hubert. I think you're having some trouble. Oh no, wait, never mind. Oh, it's concentration. Never mind, I'm not casting that. That's concentration. Fuck. Okay, fuck it. He's gonna dive towards the one that's like prone on the ground that slipped and fell, and he's going to attempt to constrict it, just wrap around it and sort of just squeezing it. Oh no, his attacks aren't magical. Never mind, he's not gonna do that. He's just gonna magic missile the one that looks the most shit. Just opens up his cat mouth, meow, and then these darts of just start flying out. And he is still having that pipe in his mouth. So that is. How does this work? 4 force damage for the first dart. Why is this not working? Second dart, 2 damage. Third dart, 5 damage. That one is near death. And then, yeah, he's 20 feet up in the air, so he's good. Hubert.
One attack.
Yep.
I mean, I'm just gonna try to hit, and I can't really afford to have them do anything, so just straight vanilla, like I'm a level 1 again. Let's see if I can. No abilities, nothing. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Cool. 13 damage.
That's not terrible.
That ends my turn.
That one's looking bad now. Wisdom save with advantage.
8 was my highest one.
All right, Anna.
I'm by myself standing up here.
Yeah,
Everyone else is
in the
prone.
grease. Yeah, in the grease.
Oh,
Oh, hold on. Grease. Enters the area on a turn or ends its turn. So you're good. You're not gonna fall unless you end your
Sick.
turn here.
um,
But it is difficult terrain.
am I like right beside a prone sleepy dude?
Yeah. Both of them would be prone at this point.
But are they in melee range of
Yeah.
me?
They haven't really had the chance to move because their speed sucks. And then the grease isn't really helping.
I don't really want to go through another wild magic surge.
Yeah, you do.
Kind of want to curb stomp one of these fuckers, but that
I will say, one of them has 1 hit point. It looks like so.
I'm gonna go over that one with my dagger.
All right, you have advantage. It's prone.
Is your dagger magical?
It is magical, actually.
Oh.
It is a magic dagger.
So yeah, go for it. Yeah, you're on. Yeah, if you went to curb stomp, but the curb stomp wouldn't have done anything. So yeah,
So with my magic dagger of venom,
19 hits.
it would be 19.
All right, and you didn't envenom it, so
I didn't envenom it, no.
that one dies. Had 1 hit point.
It would have gotten 3,
Anything else?
and then I
There are
would
2 of these things
carefully
left. One prone on the ground within 5 feet, and the one that's been attacking Hubert and Billy. That's it.
I will carefully step out of the grease.
Okay. Cool. Takes half movement to do so, but you do it. You only need to go 5 feet to get out, so it only takes 10 feet to get out of the grease.
Oh, no, God.
Cool.
Summons.
Billy's gonna stab this thing. For us, what is that? It's a 9. 14 to hit, just hits. For 8 piercing damage. He's like, ha 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 ha, die. And then it is going to punch Billy and Hubert. So it's going to go for Billy first for almost a nat 20. 8 damage to Billy, and then the punch to Hubert. Hubert did not go reckless, so that is a 9 to hit. Ty is unconscious, I believe, until I said it was until
Start of the next turn.
Yep, so they're no longer unconscious. So they get up. Half movement to stand up in the grease. Sees the one prone in front of them and is just going to shocking grasp with advantage. Because I don't think Ty has any magic weapons. Dirty 20 to hit. For 5 lightning damage. Wild magic surge. 55. Hair falls out. So all of Ty has a wig, so nothing happens.
The wig falls off.
Yeah, the wig falls off. And then first level healing word on Hubie. So that is 6 points of healing to Hubie. And another wild magic surge. Let's go. 83. Another wave of necrotic damage. Bursts out. This will
Always
be
sound like healing word.
Yep, this will be everybody that gets this, except for Jy'kyth.
All right, yeah.
Because of Misty Step, yep. Alright. Huzzah! 5 necrotic damage to everybody.
Oh dang! Does our caterpillar friend need to make a?
He will.
Oh.
So 5 necrotic damage to Hubert, 2 to Anna, 5 to Billy. That 5 necrotic damage kills the sleepless that Hubert and Billy were fighting. 5 necrotic, 5 necrotic. And he needs to make a con save, DC 10, 19 plus everything. So still greater visibility, still up. Jy'kyth. Oh shit. Ty, deck save. No, Ty's gonna move out of the grease. Okay, Jy'kyth.
All right.
You're still invisible. There is one left. It is prone on the ground where you used to be.
He's gonna run up and just fucking shank it.
Alright, as you run into the grease, deck save.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Oh no, I'm not slowed anymore.
As you run into the grease, deck save.
It's a 23.
You do not fall prone.
He slides, and as he does, he'll bring it down.
Alright, with advantage, because you're invisible. Let's go.
Just wish me luck here, guys.
What dagger is this, by the way?
The regular dagger. I'm just gonna roll the.
So it won't do any damage.
Great. Awesome.
And your only other daggers that they do psychic, don't
He
they?
doesn't have any other weapons.
Alright. So you run up.
You look good. I mean, if we could
You
see
can't
it.
see me. You just see the slide marks in the grease
And yeah.
and the impact to the head. And he's just like,
And nothing.
bonus action. He's just gonna take the dagger and just throw it as far as he
Okay,
can.
as soon as you throw the
away.
dagger, you all see a dagger appear and go ding, 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 ding.
Just as far as he fucking can.
Alright.
And he's gonna sit.
Alright. That sleep. End of your turn, I need a deck save. Oh, you sat down, so you're prone.
I sat down. I'm prone.
This thing's gonna have movement to stand up, and I think Anna's still within melee, so it's gonna punch Anna twice. Oh no, you stepped out.
I stepped out of the grease.
It's gonna use half movement to step up to you. So Jy'kyth, oh wait, never mind. I was like, you do an attack opportunity if you want, but you're unfortunate your dagger.
Through your dagger.
The bookkeeper will do an attack roll, but his attacks aren't magical either, so he's not gonna do anything. Ty doesn't have any magic weapons. So the sleepless walks up to Anna for 2 punches. And it's going to go around so it's not sliding in the grease for 2 punches. That is a 13 to hit.
I will cast shield
Okay.
and make my AC 15.
Wild Magic Surge. So roll me a D100, please.
It's a 42.
42.
Mm.
You're distracted by a cloud of gnats for the next minute. So we'll say that's what you're doing for the next minute. No attacks, nothing. Just, oh.
Oh.
Or we'll say disadvantage on everything you do.
Okay. Of all of the things that are hanging around for this 1 minute, there's like butterflies, gnats,
Just things everywhere.
flumps. There's flumps. There's
What the fuck's on?
and then just these little gnats are what
Distracting.
distracts it. Anna.
Yeah, so we'll say, for the next minute, just disadvantage on everything. And then the second attack comes in. Nope. That'll bring us to the bookkeeper. Oh, wait. The bookkeeper. I hope my invisibility spell is doing good on Jy'kyth. And then...
God damn.
and then...
Did you say that out loud?
Yes. And then magic missile. Pew 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 at 3rd level. Or at 2nd level magic missile, so another dart. It's 4 darts. Just poof, poof. 4 damage. 1st dart. 2nd dart. 3 damage. 4th dart. 3rd dart. 4 damage. 4th dart. 5. This thing's looking bad. Hubert, the closest one is 30 feet away.
I'm slow, can't get there.
Right. So, you doing anything?
I'm gonna pull out my. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can, so 20 feet.
Yep.
But if I move the full 20, I'll be inside the grease at the end of my turn.
Correct.
So I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I guess I'll move 10 feet closer.
Okay.
Pull out the heavy crossbow. I only get
it's
one
not-
attack anyway.
It's not magical.
Right, you're right. Yeah, I'm just not gonna do anything.
Okay, wisdom
I-
save.
Good luck.
With advantage.
I mean, if that's the case, fuck. You know what? No, I'm just gonna use my action and get up close to this thing
Okay.
and end my turn and do
Alright.
the deck save and a wisdom save.
Yep, so as soon as you enter the grease, deck save.
Yeah.
It's
And I
against
believe I
Ty's
have
spell DC. Yeah, you have
Yeah,
advantage
and
on stuff you can see.
do have advantage on that. Well, let's do that. Let's see if I actually. Nope, that's a 10. I fall prone.
So you enter the grease and fall prone.
Yeah,
Well, you have
And
advantage
then-
on that.
I rolled advantage.
Oh, yes, you slip poof, prone in the grease.
Yep.
Wisdom save.
16.
16 succeeds. You're no longer slowed.
I rolled 2 18s.
End of your turn, you are no longer slowed. And prone in the grease. Oh, man. Anna, you were distracted by the gnats, so it's disadvantage on everything.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just flying around. You're just like, oh. And this thing is within melee. It just tried attacking. You see Hubert come running up, slip in the grease, and eat shit.
Is he within 5 feet of me?
Hubert? Yes. He's prone. Jy'kyth is prone, but invisible.
This is so dumb. We are, man.
I can bandage wounds later. I'm going to sword burst.
Okay.
So I need a save.
Because you know what? Because you're distracted by these gnats. Roll me just a wisdom save to see if you can actually like overcome the distraction from this.
Sure. I'm great at those. It's an 8.
These gnats are your new best friends.
Ah.
So you don't cast a spell, you just want to play with the gnats.
Anyways, alright.
Wow.
Hi, Hubert.
That's your turn. Let's see if any bonus actions.
No, I really don't.
Alright, Billy's going to use 30 feet of movement to come running up. Enters the grease. Five. Also
Five.
falls down. And it was his full movement to get there. So, oh no, it's 20 feet to get there. But he can't stand up. So, he doesn't have enough movement to stand up. So he's going to stab while he's prone. In its ankles. Disadvantage. Disadvantage, that's a 10. Tie!
I think Ty's killed all of these things, hasn't?
I
Haven't
killed
they?
one.
With like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ties has been because like that necrotic damage that keeps happening.
Yeah.
Shocking grasp. 16 hits for 14 lightning damage, and that's the end of it.
Jesus.
Wild magic surge before we end the combat.
Fireball. Everybody go to sleep.
32. Cabbages sprout abundantly within a 30-foot radius.
But with all this magic,
That ends the combat. The grease goes away. All of the concentration spells go away. So Jy'kyth reappears sitting down on the ground. And we're going to take a break for like 5 minutes. So, what the fuck? We're we're back. You're all just dealt with some Sans people. Everyone's done slipping and
Yeah,
sliding.
we did.
And there we have it.
Jy'kyth is still sitting on the ground and agrees.
That could have went worse. Yes?
Yeah, I got stuck. I couldn't do anything.
Why is that?
The grease and I think something grabbed me on the
Ah.
ground.
Did the invisibility work?
Oh yeah, I invisibility got held.
Okay.
Did you see my dagger? It knocked the dagger out of my hand and everything.
Oh, you
That
should
went
probably.
pretty far. It
Yeah,
must have hit you pretty hard.
Yes,
Yeah.
you should probably retrieve that.
my wrist.
Are you okay?
I could probably do
Maybe, like,
with some healing. Yeah.
okay, like
Allow me to help.
no, like let's not use magic right now. I will give Jy'kyth a potion of greater healing.
Okay. Jy'kyth, you have a potion of greater healing.
Thank you.
Right, well, hopefully there's no more of them fuckers on the inside, because that was horrible.
That would be most unfortunate.
I rolled 3 ones. 3 ones
Oh,
out of 44.
man.
3? Hi. Can you just like walk on the side of a cliff?
You could will it. You might be able to will a cliff into existence. But he did say, when you die, you are restored immediately.
Fuck.
But one of your ability scores is randomly reduced.
Not worth it.
There's no easy way out.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't know. Have we started yet?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We've been back for a few minutes now.
Hubert's over there wheezing. Oh. No, I'm okay. No worries.
Do you need more?
No, yeah, I'm probably. I'm like right at. Well, I'm a little bit above half.
I can help.
I really don't
I'm
want to
alright.
use magic.
Don't worry about it. I'll be
Let me
okay.
use
Can I-
magic.
Okay, well,
Anastasia.
do
Can I
magic
give-
if you can.
But first, can I give Jy'kyth a pat on the back and do healing hands?
Yep.
Oh god, don't
So
do
it's-
that. Oh, is that magic?
No,
Okay.
it's just a racial.
It's
Okay.
It's also subtle, so it doesn't look like I'm like heal. Subtle. So you get 8 hit points back.
All right. That's. Oh fuck. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. 8.
Do you need a hand up?
No. He's gonna push himself along the grease until he hits the dirt, then he'll stand up in the dirt or on the ground.
Okay.
So he's not standing up in the grease.
But the grease is gone by this point.
Oh, okay.
Just slides along the dirt.
No, I would have stood up regularly.
Right,
Inside.
yeah, I'll lead the way.
Okay.
Fuck off, door.
Okay, give me 1 sec. Okay. The entrance of the Dreamwalker Academy is wreathed in shadows. So, if this place had any sort of decoration or aesthetic at all at one point, it has since been washed out by shadow. There is a set of stairs at the end of the hall that ascend up to a double door, also made of shadows, and there is a singular door on the left and right wall, also made of shadows. Like I said, if this place would look like it had like paintings and wallpaper and floors, but everything is just shadow.
Love the decoration and the vibes of this place.
I do not. It was much nicer when I was around before.
It's a little spooky, fits the overall vibe of this place quite well.
Oh wait, I've actually never been in here. I was not a Dreamwalker, so I was not permitted.
But how strict were the rules in that day?
Not super strict. They just were very keen on privacy and people's privacy. Only the Dreamwalkers would be in here because the Dreamwalkers would be interacting with people's dreams in here. And then I would catalog the dreams. They would bring me the dreams to my library and I would catalog them there.
Right.
I also had
So-
no interest in being in here.
So we heard that time operated kind of funny here.
Yes, it does.
How long has this been this way? Like, when did the Nightmare King become corrupted?
I was in prison for a millennia,
What's that mean?
1,000 years.
In this time?
Yes.
I would have said 1,000,000. That's what millennia sounds like.
All right, so you've all been here for you've all been in the nightmare for 11 weeks. 11 hours equals 11 weeks. Or no, wait.
Yeah.
That's another hour on top of that. So 12 hours, 12 weeks.
Right. So that was what I was getting at. Was like, so in essence, this has been happening forever, for the entirety of existence, as
Yeah.
far as we know, all recorded history.
Yeah.
This has just been
The
the
thing.
Nightmare King.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, for example, an hour here is a week on the material plane, but time passes differently on all the planes of existence. So,
Yeah.
in essence, whatever a millennia would be converted to hours, then converted to weeks.
Right. Well, like, see, we only ever noticed this type of thing happening recently.
Well, it's been
Did
happening. It would have been happening for a long time. Maybe just it didn't start getting recognized.
Hmm.
People disappear all the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe just notable people started disappearing.
Right, right. Well, we won't learn anything. Just standing about. Let's kick down this fucking door.
Double doors are the doors on the sides.
A fun fact, I did the mental math. It would have been 8,760,000 weeks.
Well, the world hasn't been around for
The
that long.
millennium.
So.
Yeah.
Regardless, but the other planes of existence have been. So, yeah, which door? The double doors at the end of the hall, or the door on the left, or the door on the right?
Right, let's go left.
All right. This chamber contains a large bowl, about 30 feet across on all sides, and is filled with writhing shadows, and a series of ornate chairs surround the bowl. The Dreamwalkers would stick their heads into this bowl to view dreams before I would catalog them.
Anything in here wanna fucking come out?
Pulls out his sword and is just like pointing it at chairs and shit.
Doesn't seem like it.
How about you, chair? You got something to say?
Just a chair.
That's right.
He's just gonna playfully like
Yeah,
slap his sword against it.
just a chair.
Odd. Nothing interesting here, right? Nothing useful.
Does not seem like it, just the bowl, but it is usually not filled with writhing shadows.
Right.
Are there any
I'll
books
be
or anything that around?
No, just the bowl and the chairs.
I mean, I'm not gonna fuck with that, but
This was called the Dream Observatory.
yeah.
They would
So-
view the dreams here, then they would catalog. They would give me the information on the dream. I would catalog it in a book. Then they would take the dream, place it into a sphere, and then the sphere would go into the diamond structure you saw.
Question.
Yes.
So it's filled with shadows right now. What if someone like stuck their head in that?
I don't advise it, but I guess everything is worth experimenting.
Like, okay, best guess. What would you think would happen?
I am not quite sure.
Like, I'm really curious, but I don't want to like risk anything. You know,
I
like,
mean, best case scenario, that's a nightmare. And you maybe get traumatized a little. Best case scenario. Worst case, you're fucking dead, and we're all dead. Everybody's dead.
you know, it's not really a smart idea. I'm not gonna do it.
I mean, a part of being in someone's dream, maybe you find something, some type of intuition, maybe, if you want to spice up the positive aspect. But
What if I leave the Nightmare King right here?
I'll fucking dunk his head in there and see what happens, right?
He'd probably
Come
get
on.
stronger because, like, this is his domain. That's his shit, you know? Like, he'd probably just be like, and like, superpowered.
Nah. Give him a swirly.
The fuck's a swirly?
That's where you dunk someone's head in the latrine and you spin him around.
Is that normal for humans to do?
I have seen it in dreams.
People
That-
dream
you
of
know-
that.
Listen,
If they were bullied.
yeah, no.
Oh.
If you, if someone is acting up in your bar, you can't fucking kill them. You can't just beat the piss
I
out
mean,
of
not
them
with
all
that
the time.
attitude, you can't.
Right, but, you know, sometimes a little humiliation is in order. And then you kick them on the ass on the way out and say, fuck off.
You know, I have so many siblings, and never one of them have ever given a swirly to a grip. So I think it's just you.
We just
I
break
mean-
arms and limbs if people get unruly.
I mean, not saying
What
how
now?
high they've done that.
We break limbs.
None of you seem worthy to be the next Dream Lord.
I didn't say I did it. I just said my people do it. I wasn't a enforcer, if you will.
I
Yeah.
admit.
So, yeah, that's the pickle you're in, isn't it, bookkeeper?
Yes.
Well, let's check out that other door.
Alright.
If nobody's eyes are lingering, Hubert
He gets
will go
walking through the
over-
door.
Yeah. Hubert will go over to the right door, not the double door.
Okay. Alright, the right door. You open it. A collection of strange magical contraptions that resemble large angular sewing machines are scattered about this chamber where strange, shimmering strands sit unmoving. This is the Dream Weavery. This is where the Dreamwalkers would craft the dreams and place them into those spheres, and then the spheres would be placed into the diamond structure.
So,
I'm not
What we
seeing
got
anything
here?
that's going to help us kill the Nightmare King.
well, I don't know. Let's give it a look.
We could strangle him with the thread.
Could we? Is there a way that we can learn how to do these like dream things like they did in here?
If there is a Dream Lord willing to train you.
Oh, that's gonna be happening.
But definitely on enough hours in the day to teach me how to be a dream lord. I don't think.
I mean, I think we're pretty skilled. We've been walking through dreams and such, manifesting things. You know.
Sure. Sure. Right. So, I'm gonna poke around a bit.
And he just starts poking things with his sword.
Alright. Nothing.
It's fine.
I'm gonna touch this thread.
Alright, you touch the thread and it feels like thread.
Look, would it be strong enough to strangle somebody with?
No.
Fuck. I'm just like gonna pull a piece out and just like wrap it between her fingers and like give it a
Alright.
little snap.
It snaps. And as it does, you hear. It would seem like you just ruptured somebody's dream.
And maybe don't touch shit, Anastasia.
How could I have disrupted a dream if it wasn't like woven?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I apologize. So if we were to cut like all these strings, what would happen?
No one would be able to work in here ever again.
Do we
Yeah,
want
that's
people to
not
work
true.
in
I feel
here
like
again?
I mean, it's a vital process to ensure the dreams and people dreaming stay safe.
Yeah, but nobody's here.
But in time, they could be if another Dream Lord sits on the throne.
Couldn't the Dreamlord just will a new set of strings?
Perhaps.
Okay, well, let's just not touch it then, just in case.
Yeah. I mean, there's no benefit in destroying it, right?
Well, if he gets his powers from nightmares, and this is how you like, you know,
Yeah, but these are dreams.
is there a nightmare tower? Maybe we can like disrupt that.
His castle.
Well,
And he gets his powers from the people he pulls into the dreams by devouring them.
oh,
And we need to, I mean, we could check out all these other places. There's plenty of other buildings, but, I mean, we gotta look for something that might get us into the castle.
just a you know, off the wall question, but the Nightmare King isn't like, you know, he has like a brain and stuff, right? Like a mind.
Yes.
So like, you know, if you were to like affect it, is he affected by things that affect the mind?
Perhaps. He is a fey creature. Or was. So.
All right. Good to know. All right. Y'all remember that. Some of my friends like to, you know, mess with person's brain.
Alright. Well,
Yeah, intimidation is a great tactic.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Cracking open a skull too helps as well.
That one too.
if all else fails, we can just climb the chains. There are many footholds and handholds on the chains that lead up to the castle.
feel like if we did that, we might have to be a little bit dexterous
Well,
to stay on.
well, also, them chains are pretty. I mean, it's a massive structure. I mean, you said it would take you a fair amount of time to ferry each of us across.
Correct. I would also have to leave people on the ground, and they would be susceptible to attacks.
Right. Right.
Also, I'm not very strong.
It wouldn't happen to take, over an hour, right, to climb them chains.
Well, they're 350 feet long.
So yeah, it might take about 2 hours.
Yes.
Right. Well, double doors. Everyone ready to kick down some doors?
Yes, but I would advise that we do not damage anything.
So we gently kick the
Anastasia.
door down.
Puts the broken thread in her pocket to hide it.
Okay.
Use it as floss later.
So you head towards the double doors?
Yeah.
Alright. As they open, you see sand statues that appear like humanoids in robes that line this chamber.
Yeah, nope, I'm fucking out.
Each of them appearing to be missing limbs, with fine piles of sand at their bases. In the center of the chamber is a 120-foot radius sphere that is translucent and set upon a pedestal of shimmering purple glass.
Touch it.
The Dreamwalkers would use that sphere to train themselves. They would touch it and
touch it.
they would touch it and conjure their nightmare, and then fight their own nightmares.
Oh, we did that already.
Did you?
Did
That's
we?
how we got here.
Yeah, there was a lot of nightmares. The river thing, the
They're
road.
alive.
Yeah.
Well, this is a large chamber, so there could be
So do
something of use in here.
Yeah, let's look around.
No, I mean, fuck off with them.
And he's pointing to the sand statues.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
missing.
man,
They're harmless.
Yeah, most all of them are missing limbs, and there are fine piles of sand at the base of each one.
Yeah, not a
Jy'kyth is
fan.
gonna delicately tiptoe his way stealthily over
Okay.
around and start checking around the room.
Okay. None of the statues manifest, and as you kind of like walk in, the kind of like the vibrations in the floor causes one of them to collapse into a pile of sand.
Oh. Well, you said not to. Is that all right?
It should be. They must be very dead.
So like, irreversibly dead.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start checking around.
All right.
He's gonna check around the room.
Investigation check. You have advantage because of the bless that the bookkeeper gave everybody.
That is true.
The blessing of knowledge.
11. I rolled
11.
2 6s.
This is just going to determine how long it takes you to find something useful. After an hour,
You fall asleep.
you find a warm crystal that glints with sunset colors and evokes whispers of emotional memory. Do you want me to identify that, Jy'kyth?
Oh yeah.
Ty walks over. Ritually cast Identify, which does cause a wild magic surge. So, ritually casting it, walks up to you to ritually cast it. $59. Regain lowest level expended spell slot. Sick.
Oh,
Alright.
oh, that's for the. Yeah.
This is called a Feywild Crystal, a Feywild Shard. It kind of immediately perks up the attention of the bookkeeper. Oh, something of the Feywild has lingered. This is good news. And requires attunement by a sorcerer. This warm crystal glints with the sunset colors of the Feywild sky and evokes whispers of emotional memory. As an action, you can attach the shard to a tiny object, such as a weapon or a piece of jewelry, or detach it. It falls off if your attunement to it ends. You can use the shard as a spellcasting focus while you hold or wear it. When you use a metamagic option on a spell while you are holding or wearing the shard, you can roll on the Wild Magic Surge table in the player's handbook. If the result is a spell, it is too wild to be affected by your metamagic, and if it normally requires concentration, it doesn't require concentration in this case. The spell lasts for its full duration. If you don't have the Wild Magic Sorceress origin, once this property is used to roll on the Wild Magic Surge table, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
As the resident sorcerer.
It seems like it seems like this would be useful for Anastasia.
Thanks. I love crystals.
Do you mind, Jy'kyth?
Oh yeah, I mean I can use it.
Anastasia can add a Feywild shard to their equipment.
Jy'kyth, you want this pendant?
Oh, I don't die. Thank you though.
Do you want it?
No.
Oh, yep.
Fine, sir.
That took an hour, so that is another hour, which means another week.
Uh-oh. How many more hours until we go to sleep?
1. Oh,
Like
it was
less than one.
Yeah, 2.5. So an hour passed. Yeah. Actually, at this point, exploring this place, you have about half an hour. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, fellas. You might want to prep to start climbing them chains once we wake up.
I agree.
So if we bed down, we should probably be, in a building close to them chains.
That is correct. It'll take us 15 minutes to get to the chains from here.
Is
Right.
there a place closer?
There is a house that is nestled at the base of the castle.
Let's go there.
All right. Takes you 15 minutes to get there. Means you have 15 minutes left before you have to go to sleep. The house is a shadow house that is devoid of any furniture or people.
Jy'kyth is gonna grab the demonicker dagger
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna stare and he's gonna focus on it.
Okay.
And for these last 15 or so minutes before he knocks out, he's going to try to will the dagger into permanently be demon-ickered.
Magical?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Because this is a little more intense than trying to just momentarily change something, this is a permanent thing. The DC is going to be higher than the 16.
But I have advantage.
That's correct. But the DC,
That's fine. I'm not. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work, but it's something. Jy'kyth
I'll
is
say
like,
if this succeeds, the DC goes up by 2.
Dude, yeah, he's been rolling ones all night.
So
like
let's go
swing
for
for
it.
the fences.
Just,
Swing-
if this works,
oh my fucking. That's 2 8s.
doesn't work.
What the? How do I have advantage and I rolled the exact same number twice?
Why don't you try again in the morning?
Twice. Tosses a dagger away and he lays down.
The bookkeeper kind of flies over to it, picks it up. Here you go.
I'll do it later.
The bookkeeper picks up the dagger you threw away,
Uh-huh.
focuses. It is now a +1 dagger.
Thanks. Does
Permanently.
it still have demonicker on it?
Yes.
Yes. Jesus Christ!
And you all start drifting off one by one.
Where she goes to bed. Well, Jy'kyth is having a hissy fit over his dagger.
Literally.
Anna's gonna take like her necklace, not the pendant, but her necklace that has like a gemstone on it.
Yep.
And she's gonna take her dagger and like pop the gemstone out.
Okay.
And then attach the Feywild shard there.
Okay.
And then spend the time to attune to it.
All right, you get attuned to it before you go to sleep. You just won't get as much sleep as everybody else.
Fine, I only need like half that night.
Exactly. You only need 6 hours of sleep out of a long rest, out of 8. Anyways, as you all think about sleep, you all pass out one by one. You wake up 8 hours later, 21 hours total in this place. That's 21 weeks. As always, when you wake up, the DC is increased now. Jy'kyth, Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah.
And none of you no longer have the advantage on intelligence and stuff. That's gone now. What'd you get?
Another natural one for a 3.
Wow, roll me a D100.
That's 3 this fucking game going.
Yeah, roll me another one, please. Roll D100. Let's go. Let's see what you get.
52.
52. Yes.
Oh.
You feel a little weird, Jy'kyth. Like your arms are sore, and like you know how you get growing pains.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. You're groggy, so you're not really like seeing too well right now. You're just kind of waking up. Everybody else watches as your arms become tentacles with fingers on the ends, increasing your reach by 5 feet.
Okay.
So you have 10-foot reach now.
Yeah, 2 heads and tentacles for
Your
arms.
arms are now tentacles with fingers on the ends, and you have a reach of 10 feet.
Jy'kyth, is that you?
What?
You
What? Well,
Oh,
Octo Dad.
Yep, Anastasia, con save.
Please. That is a 30-20.
30-20? You're fine. Hubert,
Oh yeah, here we go. 8.
8?
Yeah, 8.
Oh, roll me a D100.
Yeah, here we go. 50.
Are you standing up right now?
Yeah, he stood up when he saw Jy'kyth,
Okay.
like his arms.
Is that you?
You fall to the ground.
What?
You can only move unless you crawl because your arms and legs have switched places.
Right. Well,
Oh, Hubert.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
do I fucking
So here's
look
the thing.
like I'm alright?
Here's the thing. It doesn't say your movement speed is decreased, so you still have your full movement speed, but you have to crawl.
I'm pretty sure I'm not proficient with my fucking weapons.
So here's the thing. While you're like this, I'm going to say you're immune to the prone condition, but you have to basically crab walk at your full... You have your full movement speed and everything. You're just...
Yeah. But all my attacks are disadvantaged.
Nope,
Yeah.
because you're immune to the prone condition.
Mm.
You just swing.
How do I even swing a fucking sword though if I have to walk on all my like
You gotta
all my
spin,
limbs?
spin your.
Like
Am I? No disadvantage.
yeah, but
It's a
I
place of
get
dreams.
yeah.
You just gotta be upside down.
Could you
'Cause your
like?
legs have
Okay, so if
switched
your
places.
legs or your arms, could you just stand up
It says
and
here.
walk?
It says here, preventing the target from moving unless it crawls.
Oh.
Yeah.
But to like swing a weapon, you could just like put the weapon in your hand
It
legs.
doesn't mention anything.
and then
about
just
doesn't
Wah.
mention anything about disadvantage. You're all good.
Yeah, but the hands can still work. They're just
Yeah,
on
everything
his
works. They just swap
dragging
places.
behind him. Wait, how are you gonna climb up a chair?
You can crawl perfectly fine. Just... All right. Hold on. Ty's con save.
I think
Ty's
this is
good.
gonna take me a couple fucking weeks to get used to this.
No, you get used. If you feel like you're like used to it instantly, it's weird.
There you go.
Meanwhile, I fall down to the ground and can't even walk.
Because it was sudden. Yeah. You have your full movement speed, no disadvantage and everything. You just move by crawling.
Yeah, I mean, now that my legs are by my arms, I can tell that I should not have skipped leg day.
These effects should go away once you leave the nightmare.
Yeah, well, fuck. How am I supposed to leave the nightmare if I can't? Fucking god damn it!
Can
And I'm
any
just
of
gonna
you-
rage.
Okay. Can any of you remove curses? I believe remove curse would work as well.
Great question. Thank you so much for asking. Let's see here.
I'm gonna rage and try to hit I'm gonna try to tear down the shadow house.
Okay.
Just raging.
I've got 3 options.
Oh, you motherfucking princess!
I got 2
You see
options.
this like person like crab walking. Like,
Yeah,
flailing
exactly. Flailing a great sword, like spinning it around.
with his arm legs.
Yeah. Yeah, he's flipping out in the
Oh.
background.
Okay, what's that, Anastasia?
I've got counterspell, I've got dispel magic, and I've got lesser restoration.
I don't think Lesser Restoration can do curses. So nope,
Disease or a condition.
nope.
This is a little bit more than a condition.
Other
Well,
than that, my option is we cut them off and reattach.
well, no,
That seems drastic.
he seems to be doing fine.
Fine. Fine.
What?
Tentacle arms. Yours.
Fine.
You just have extra reach.
No, this is Jy'kyth on purpose.
Yeah.
What? No, we just need to get used to these predicaments. I feel like I am a mind flayer right now with these tentacle arms. I'm very uncomfortable.
Oh,
You have
Fucking
found a new way
dying.
for humans to evolve and to adapt, and that's what
I'm
this is
dying.
all about. Learning. We'll do okay, Hubert. I'll watch your back. You watch my feet.
Yeah, well, who's gonna feed me breakfast, right? Because I can't reach my
What do you
fucking
want?
mouth
He's
with
gonna
my hands.
He's gonna grab at his bag 10 feet away, pick out some rations, and 10
Oh.
feet away go to Hubert and start flicking some food into his mouth. There you
Okay.
go.
Come on, we're hot.
Ugh. Just
Thank you.
some-
Fuck.
Oh. Oh. Shall we continue on with the day?
I'm great. I'm
Oh,
so ready to start the
that's
day.
not even like one of the worst ones either.
I couldn't imagine the worst anything worse than your fucking arm
Oh.
being swapped.
Oh God. Oh.
Imagine death would be worse than that.
No, because you come back.
Both one of your ability scores. Yoinked.
I guess that's worse than.
What a lovely morning. Billy just looks at you and just goes,
Billy, we will kill you.
whatever.
Whoa. That's a little drastic there, Jy'kyth.
He's not suffering from the
Yeah.
shit stain of this
Oh, hold on.
place.
Hold on.
Jy'kyth.
Oh, no. Hold on. I haven't been rolling for Billy. He is affected by this stuff.
Oh,
He's like, wait, what? Ah!
that's bullshit.
Okay, so he does.
Billy
get
becomes a
one.
real
He
boy.
gets one this. He does get one. He's laughing at you, and then all of a sudden you guys start to see something start happening to Billy. 49.
That's the one right under mine.
49. Jy'kyth got 50.
I got 50, yeah.
Wait, you got 50?
Jy'kyth got
I
52.
got 50.
Right, that's right. Billy's arms and legs switch places, preventing the target from moving unless it crawls. So as he's laughing at Hubert, the same thing happens to Billy. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Yep. What do
I
they
feel
call
like
that in humans?
that is what
Karma.
we call karma.
Yeah.
Let's just go.
Oh,
He climbs up onto Ty's shoulders and just stays there.
That is terrifying. Just a little puppet with first arms.
Like it clicking against the.
Oh my god.
That's like the worst like rendition of like a terrible Chucky doll. Imagine Chucky just like reverse fucking limbs.
So good. Shall we proceed, everyone? I think we should make good time today.
Yep. 100%.
Hubert, let's try something. Try to like stand up, with your feet, straight up.
Can't
Could you
move
do that?
unless
All the blood would go to my head.
cannot move unless they crawl.
Can't move.
Correct. Cannot move unless they're crawling.
Oh, never mind.
You could stand and swing a weapon.
True. You could stand up on your legs, your head's down here.
So you have to do it backwards.
Yeah,
You're gonna be the Bindi man from.
yeah. And hopefully I don't cut my
Oh, that's gonna
fucking
be me
dick off.
too. You shovel. You just mash your dick instead.
Oh.
This is probably supposed to be really serious nightmare moment, and we're here.
It's just...
Fucking ridiculous.
Oh. Shall we proceed, everyone?
Yes. Are we going straight up the chains?
Yes.
Okay. This will take me less time.
Yeah, you can. But you just have extra reach.
Yeah, but you're limited to your reach of 5 feet, so essentially I could double pull myself up,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know how
I'll say
mountain
sure.
climbing
It's
works.
still difficult
Nice.
terrain, but
that's fine.
it's 350 feet up these chains. What's the climbing order?
Oh, I have dash though. I could do that as like a.
Right, you all can dash up to so.
Ooh. No, I could do bonus.
And yeah,
action.
Hubert and Billy's, they still have their full movement speed while they're crawling, and they're immune to the prone conditions. There's crab walking at 40 feet or whatever.
I bet just watching Hubert is like
Hey,
Everybody's
I have a question.
everybody's averting their attention away from Hubert.
You're like that.
I have a question about the logistics
You're like
of this.
you're like one of Sid's toys from Toy Story.
yeah.
Okay, I have a question about the logistics of this. So
Sure.
imagine
Let's see if I can figure it out.
Imagine that this is Hubert. I don't know if you can see him.
Not really.
Imagine that that's him. That's his head.
Mm-hmm.
Are his legs like
His-
this?
His legs are
Or are his legs like this?
they're wherever his arms used to be. They still function
So-
like legs.
But how are they positioned?
However his arms
I
were
mean, they're all
positioned.
they're all ball and socket joints. They're both ball and socket.
Yeah, it's like it's you
It's
just
a-
like to pop
it's,
the arms
it's exactly
off.
the same. It'd be like, yeah, the feet. Yeah, doesn't really matter.
So is Hubert like crab walking or is he crab walking?
He's walking like this. Doop, 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 right?
Yeah.
whatever
Crab
whatever looks
walking.
the most disgusting in your head, that's probably what it is.
I like to
Billy-
think that your head is looking up as your feet are facing this way, so your head can actually like. Doop, doop, doop,
Billy
doop,
is Billy is crawling like Reagan does in The Exorcist down the stairs.
doop. Oh no!
I have
I
to-
hate that.
I have to be like this constantly, just to look straight ahead.
Yep.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
Oh,
That is so tragic for your
God.
characters.
So yeah, it's 350 feet up those chains. What is the climbing order?
I'll go
Jy'kyth will go
first.
last.
I believe I have Featherfall, just in case.
Oh, well, then I'll go in the middle.
Just let me fucking die.
I'll go next to Hubert, so if he slips, I can grab him.
You better not grab me.
You just want to fall.
Just let me.
Just
You'll come. Okay.
You can tell he's not serious about it, but he's
Okay.
just pissed.
All right. I'm gonna not look at you though, because it is really weird.
Good.
All right,
Hey,
350.
don't watch me.
Look at me.
350.
Fucking look at me.
Everybody in the party except for Anna is like, do not perceive me at this moment.
I mean, Ty just got a paint job.
Yeah.
I'm checkerboard now. Oh no.
How fast is 30 feet? Well, it's reduced because you're climbing. It's a climbing speed, so that's cut in half. So what's 30 feet every 6 seconds in miles per hour?
Oh god.
Like I think the average human pace is what, 5 miles per hour?
Okay, give me a hot second. What is 30 feet per 6 seconds in miles per hour? It is 3.4 miles per hour.
Okay, so half that, we'll say, because you move the slowest as someone in your party. So
Unless we're all dashing.
Yeah, I'll say. Oh man, 106 meters. I don't fucking know how long this is gonna take.
We'll just say an hour.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
an hour. All right.
Well,
So
if it's 350 feet divided by
6.
30 feet, if we're dashing,
Right.
then it's going to take 11.6 rounds
So
to get up there. If we're dashing and we move 30 feet per
I
round.
don't think we're gonna.
Oh.
I
And
wouldn't
that's
say.
like a minute, but like,
these are.
I think we've been moving
Yeah.
really slow.
An hour makes more sense. I'm gonna say an hour
Yeah.
because the chains are also serrated.
Oh,
So
awesome.
you get up to the chains, yeah,
What
they're
now?
serrated. They're covered in like blades.
That's new.
You can climb.
Fucking battle.
You can like move your hands around so you aren't like, cutting yourselves, but that's what's gonna take the hours to climb up without like getting sliced open.
Jesus. This man's really be out here trying to ruin our lives.
And we'll say the bookkeeper is flying alongside, and Billy is on tie. So
God, I wish I picked a different ASMR type.
everybody make athletics checks to see how well you can do this. We'll say the athletics checks are going to be how well you can climb this and how long it'll take. If like everyone rolls really bad, it's going to take more than an hour. If anyone makes a nat 1, you fall. Ty, athletics check. 19. Nice.
I love my
Jy'kyth.
life. I love D&D. 13.
13? Okay. Hubert.
22.
22. Anastasia.
15.
15. Hour and a half. To climb up.
These weird arms are uncomfortable.
But after about an hour and a half,
Yeah. Weird arms.
You're booking it. I'm so mortified by how this would look. I'm so mortified. I don't even want to
Fuck
talk
off.
about
Stop looking at me. Fuck off. Stop looking at me.
it. That's why Jy'kyth is going really slow because he's really like behind him.
Okay. It takes an hour and a half to get to the top. You all get to the top, probably just like ugh. And as you get to the top, looking over this looming castle made of shadows, that's where we're going to end the session for the week. Oh wait, and because you freed, I think one of my level up conditions was if you freed the bookkeeper. Yep, you freed the bookkeeper, so level up to level 9.
Woo!
Creepers, everybody.
Jeeps creeps.
We'll see what happens at the next long rest.
Oh shit! I should before I. Oh god. Here we go. Go back. Let's do it. Go ahead and roll my hit points
Good night,
first.
everybody.
Night.
Good night.